And welcome everybody to Pocono Raceway for the running of the Logan Hartman Racing Incorporated 140. My name's Gavin Graham. Maybe I'll have a co-commentator here tonight. I'm not really too sure yet. Armani is dead, along with Chris Lilly. You can see right there is fucking dead as well. And that's Dylan Fox in the 50, who's allowed back for some reason, also dead down in turn 1. We're here at Pocono tonight for the 12th race of the season, and after a dominating performance these last couple weeks by James Thurston and Alexander Hyder, I'm sure everyone here is praying and hoping that we can get a new winner. Now, really quick, I forgot to do something, because of course I did. Give me 1 second. We're going to be pulling up the times in practice. There's James Thurston on pit road. Oh, no. No, no, no. Why is my radio on?
Oh, no.
Why is my radio on? Shut up! Shut up!
Teammate.
No, shut up! Shut up! How do I turn you off? There. There. They're dead. There. Now, as I was saying, that's Jordan Herring. That little fuck. That guy. Yeah, he's here. I thought that he'd be gone forever, but no, he has returned to commit more terrorism. So, we'll probably get a caution or two because of him. But, that's okay. You know, I love the drama. I do. I also forgot to do, like, 50 things. I kind of just started this and, did not even think about... Oh, God, my liver. Oh, wait, shit. Hold on. I'm also having a lot of liver pain. Please forgive me. As I am trying to put links to everything, everywhere, because I forgot. I gotta get the link. Oh my god, there's so much work. Keep watching Jordan Herring. He'll probably crash at some point, knowing him. 1 second. Oh my god, my liver. Ow. Ow. Ow, my liver. Ow. Oh shit. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Holy shit. I think I'm going into labor. Alright, and then I gotta put it in the fucking server. Okay, wait, hold up. Let me see. Can I show this? Please? 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 Pretty please? Pretty please? Yes! Okay, we got it. And oh my god, Richard Cheery. Hold on. I'll talk about Cheery here in a second. Because, hello? Richard's back after, I can only assume that he finally got some freedom from college. If you guys remember earlier on this season, Richard Cheery was one of those guys that was near the top 5 in points. He had to leave due to college. And I suppose he's found some time here tonight to go ahead and join us. And he is putting on a pretty good impression. And I think I saw someone flipping down the backstretch. Yeah, okay. So Hunter is flipping for some reason. No, don't hit him. God, James, no! Oh my god, he's in the fence. Well, that was certainly something. Yeah, let me go ahead and put a link so everybody can join us in the server. And there's our good friend Landon Warren. First thing I want to go ahead and discuss with about 10 minutes to go in practice is our point situation. With 2 races to go before the regular season, things are getting very tight in the standings. Let me quickly pull it up. I don't know if it's going to show up on this stream, but I can try. Let me go ahead and check really quick. Pretty please show up. We have some images, window capture. No, okay, so it's not going to show up. Unless, hold on. What if I do this? Do I have it? Pretty please? Not exactly what I had in mind. I wanted to show up a little bit more than that. 1 second. I'm sure that we could fix this. Maybe. Hold on. Hold on. Very professional here. I'm aware. Very professional. Very professional. Very professional. Reset transform. Perfect. 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 All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your points. I don't have a graphic set up, so you just got to look at the iRacing UI. All right. So here's what we got here. So for right now, the main thing you want to keep in mind, there's about 90 points up for grabs during these next 2 races. So for the most part, a lot of these guys near the top, they're all good. The top 14, or I should say the top 12 in points, plus 2 wildcard slots, are going to be in our playoffs. So right now, the top 12 consists of Alexander Hyder, James Thurston, Chris Lilly, Miles Davis, Connor, Jerry, we got Ethan Harrison, Aiden Smith, we got Arevalo, we got Collier, we got Gallagher, and we have Warren. So the important thing to mention is that I believe that none of our wildcard slots, which is for winners that are outside the top 12 but are inside the top 25, they would get those 2 slots. But right now, nobody within the top 25 and before the top 12 have a win. It's all winless drivers. So we're going to default down to the top 14. So right now, Landon Warren, Owen Chabinski, and then Dimitri Mundros are right now in your playoffs. Right now, looking outside of it, that's about a 17-point gap is Kennedy, and Botting's right behind him. Then about 10 more points back is Hankins. Let's be a little bit realistic here. These are going to be the main 4 that we're going to be looking at. Mainly these 3 right here. Owen Chabinski has a good 22-point gap over Dimitri Mundros. Also, Mundros has been inconsistent with showing up this season. So let's take a look at this. Dimitri Mundros, 232. He's at a pretty good pace all season long, consistently faster than Wayne A. Kennedy and Daniel Botting. But between these 2, these guys have been running in the back all season long between Kennedy and Botting. When we're looking at these 2, watch out for these 2 tonight, because these 2, they might have to start forcing their hand. They've been trying to get comfortable with these cars all season long, but it's been a struggle. They've been consistently in the back. If they want to make these playoffs, they're going to have to pick it up. Right now, Richard Cheery, top of the board, 55.258. There is the 33 of Miles Davis. Now, 1 second, I'm going to go ahead and restart my trading paints, because that is not the scheme he normally runs. Look, I love a Brendan Gaughan car as much as the next guy, believe me, but I also don't think that he's supposed to be running this scheme. Not really too sure. I'm going to go ahead and restart my trading paints, just make sure everything's all good. Here's Collier and Thurston. Just a few moments ago, before we looked at the point standings, they were fucking each other down the long back straightaway before turn 2. Right now, Thurston's running 3rd. Collier is in 9th. And keep in mind that this is different from what we had during preseason Thunder. At preseason Thunder, we were running the old rough layout of Pocono Raceway. And if you guys were there for that, you probably know that it was a shit show in every way, shape, or form. So Chris made the decision to go ahead and run new Pocono as a way to go ahead and hopefully make things a little easier for these guys. And speaking of Wayne A. Kennedy, there he is now. Right now running 21st. Again, stuff like that is not going to fly. You need to run a little quicker than that, Wayne. And again, Thurston is... and oh, no! Shit! Levi Lipe has murdered... Jesus fuck! Oh my god. Levi Lipe and Arevalo. I might as well mention this. Where's Arevalo? Where is he? Where's Aiden? Aiden's around here somewhere. I'm looking for him. He might not be on the track right now, but... he's somewhere. Surely he's somewhere. Where is he? He might not be in the server right now, or at least maybe not be on track. But him and Levi, they're running Sydney Sweeney cars this week for... Where is Levi? There's Levi. Let's get an up-close look at this scheme. The Dr. Scratch cars with Sydney Sweeney on it. If you guys remember earlier on the season, always running a Sydney Sweeney car at Charlotte, and they decided to go ahead and just blatantly copy his idea. Also, in old Gavin fashion, I have forgotten to grab the cameras. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly do that. Let me go and grab the cameras for this weekend. All right, tracks. You guys get to see a little sneak peek of the stupidity that I pull. And download that. Please download. There it is. All right, and now we're gonna go to F12, save tracks. All right, back over here. You guys are going to be getting a sneak peek of what I'm doing over here. All right, then documents. Go to our iRacing folder. And then load. And bam, there we go. We got it. All right, 5 minutes left to go here. Cook is up in second. Oh, Connor. Connor. What are you doing? So, Connor has fucked up his car beyond repair. I can only imagine he is trying to run into Sawinski. Or Sawinski's going to hit him instead. All right. You know, whatever gets the job done, I suppose. Let me make sure. I'm checking on the stream and make sure you guys can hear me all right. Here, 1 second. I'm having a thing happen. 1 second. Does that change anything? I'm noticing there's a little bit of noise in the background that wasn't there before. Okay. I think I fixed it. I think I did. I'll check in a little later. Connor is still running around the track with a broken toe. Hey, Davis, can you just go in there really quick and murder his shit? No? Oh, oh, Miles, thank you so much. Hey, Daniel, can you finish the job? Oh, we have a little bit of bum draft, a little bit of bum drafting. Just bump him. Daniel, hit him. Daniel! Give him a nice little bump draft. But let's look through the field. We already looked through Connor Trafari. Daniel Botting is one of the guys to watch out here tonight. He has a chance of making his first ever playoff appearance if he can have a good run here today. He needs to get ahead of Wayne A. Kennedy and Dimitri Mundros. Mundros is here, and he is 4th on the board. So he's a tall order there for Botting. He's right now 17th in practice. We already talked about Levi Leip. He's out of it for the most part. He is about 20 points out from Blackstone. So a good run here tonight would mean a lot. But unfortunately, he hasn't even set a clean lap yet. He is wrecked on every practice lap, which with 2 minutes remaining, you need to get on top of that. There's Jason Gallagher. He's locked in. With that win in Indianapolis, he is guaranteed a wild card spot, even if he is outside of the top 12. Right now, he is inside the top 12, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Right ahead of him is Jerry Cook. Jerry Cook has been such an interesting story this season, where he has not been able to get a win. He has been close so many times throughout these last couple of weeks. There's so many times that you can think of where a win should have been his, but it was taken out of his grasp at the last moment. He is right now running second, and he is looking once again to be one of our favorites. There's Chris Lilly, 3rd in points coming into tonight. At Bristol, there was a good possibility that he could have taken over the points lead. 2 bad races in a row at Bristol and at Canada have really ruined his chances of running for the regular season title. There's still time if Hyder and Thurston have trouble, but it's not looking good for him right now, running 11th while his championship rivals run 3rd and 5th. Look at some of the guys out on track. Let's see if we can find one. There's Jason Semito. He's back this week in this absolutely, I'm just going to be straight up with you, ugly car. I get it. It's Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day, everyone. But this ain't it. Sorry, Jason. There's Ethan Harrison. Speaking of Bristol, he had a chance of winning Bristol. He's trying to clean up his act here towards playoff time. He is surely locked into the playoffs with his performances. Right now running 6th on the board. Ethan's biggest hurdle this season has been his own consistency. He's been running through people. He's been crashing himself. He's been crashing others. He needs to clean it up if he wants to battle for a title. I think that he had a really good shot at winning a few of these races if he could just clean it up. Speaking of cleaning it up, how about Dylan Fox? You know, the guy that ruined Charlotte? Yeah, he's back. I don't know why he's been allowed back, but he is back nonetheless. And he's right now running 25th. Pretty low on the board, all things considered. And you can see up ahead, Connor Jafari is still trying to limp around that car. I think that might be it for him, though. Ethan might have done it over for him. There's Aiden Robertson as well, and the practice is complete. Richard Cheery is the fastest in practice, and therefore we're going to go ahead and watch him during qualifying here. There we go. And with that, let's go ahead. We're going to wait on Richard to get on out here. I'm really excited to see Richard back. Richard's been one of my favorite people that's come over from ASCA this season with our transition over to iRacing. Refresh paints for Thurston. Do I have to refresh it again? I tried refreshing it already. I'll refresh it again. But I'm telling you, I already did it once. But I'll do it again. But fine. I'll look at it again. Fine. We're waiting on Richard to get on out here. And I think it's really interesting that Richard was the fastest in practice. Richard's always been a top 10 guy. And even at tracks like Watkins Glen, he looked pretty quick. But this might be, you know, especially considering Cheery has been gone for the last 2 months. He's pretty rusty. But yeah, no, he's looking pretty good right now. Do I have a co-commentator friend? No, I don't. I'm going to be all alone tonight. It's awful. I'm going to be all alone. No one wants to be my friend. Hey, Richard, you have 3 minutes, bud. Get on the track. Come on. I'm waiting for Richard here. Richard is taking a sweet time. I swear to God, Richard, if you don't qualify right now, brother, you got to get out now. Come on. All right, in the meantime, we're going to watch someone else. There's Landon Warren. He's out on the track. Landon Warren is right now sitting 12th in points. He is not safe by any means, but his consistency has been a great friend to him. He has not gotten involved in many crashes this season. He's been able to finish a lot of races, and I think that's going to be very important for him. Collier, first lap's coming in. Collier with a 55.727. Cook's going to go a little quicker, 55.579. That's 2/10 quicker than Hunter M. Collier. Here comes Landon Warren starting his first lap. Caden Rife's going to go up to 56.265. That's 8th place. Miles Davis up to 4th. Landon Warren, that was his first lap, 55.885. He's looking to pick it up here on lap 2. Marcus Vanderlee, 56.290. Dylan Fox, about 100th faster. Jason Gallagher goes 7th on his lap. Jacob Mitchell, 56.793. Ian Smith ahead of Jason Gallagher. He's 7th. Landon Warren sliding that thing, coming through the tunnel turn. Jordan Herring goes a little quicker. That's going to be 11th on the board. That's not the line, Landon. Landon, that's not the line. There's Ethan Harrison. I'm looking to see, do we have a 29 out on the track? There it is, Richard Cheery. Fastest in practice. Will he have anything for Jerry Cook? Cook has a 10.5 gap over Hunter M. Collier for pole position. If anyone can beat him, it's going to be Jerry Cook. Or maybe James Thurston. We're waiting for Thurston to set a lap as well. In fact, both Thurston and Hyder have not set laps yet. Here comes Richard Cheery. I'm unsure if this is his first lap or an out lap. We're about to find out. And that's second for Richard Cheery, 55.662. One more to go. Oh, he missed turn 1 there a little bit. That might be the racing line. It might not. I'm not the expert here. Richard is. An interesting dilemma here. Thurston and Hyder have not set laps. Through the tunnel turn. Yeah, Richard's... Yeah, okay, it's over for Richard. Richard overcooked it through the tunnel turn. And I'm wondering, there's James Thurston now. This is going to be... I don't even know if he's going to make it. I don't even know why he waited this long. James Thurston's not going to be able to set a lap. Fucking Marcus is dead. And yeah, Hyder's not even out on the track right now. So both of our championship protagonists, James Thurston, Alexander Hyder, they're going to be starting at the rear here tonight. As to why, I have no idea. And with that, Jerry Cook on pole position for the Logan Hartman Racing Incorporated 140 at Pocono Raceway. Let's look through the rest of the field here for tonight's race. And let's get a good look right there. Jerry Cook on pole position with a 55.579. Richard Cherry was right on his heels, 0.08 of a second off him. He'll be starting second. Hunter M. Collier starting third. Aiden Robertson starting fourth. Miles Davis in fifth. And Ethan Harrison is going to be starting sixth. Jason Gallagher starts seventh. Bradley Sawinski in eighth. Chris Lilly in ninth. And Landon Warren in 10th. Then it's Connor Trafari in 11th. Aiden Smith the fourth in 12th. Followed by Aiden Revelo in 13th and Caden Reif in 14th. Levi Life's going to be 15th, Jordan Herring in 16th, Jason Samito 17th, and Dylan Fox in 18th. Then we got Marcus Vanderlee and Jacob Mitchell in 19th and 20th. William McCalley, that's Medfred, starting in 21st. And then we got everybody else who didn't qualify, starting with our championship protagonists, James Thurston and Alexander Hyder. Dimitri Mundros, last driver in the playoffs, did not set a lap. He'll be starting 24th. And going through the rest of the field, we got Diego Roldan, Ryber Eichelberry, Daniel Botting, who needs to get a good run here tonight, Owen Chabinsky alongside, and Wayne A. Kennedy in last place. Daniel Botting and Wayne A. Kennedy are on the outside of the looking in for these playoffs. They need a good run. Not setting a lap is not a good way to start.
Yeah, I mean, good news.
What?
The server's laggy, so we gotta restart. We gotta shut down.
Yeah, we got a vet server. We got a California server.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
We have unlimited tire sets. So.
Yeah. In other news, we're here to promote the newest free workout.
No! 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 Get out! Get out!
Yeah. Alright, so.
No! No! Both of you are gone. Both of you are gone. No! 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 No!
Alright, we got.
No! 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 We are not promoting any kind of protein powder. We are not promoting anything. No! 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 No!
Kevin knows my name.
No! 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 I don't support any kind of protein powder. I don't support any of that. Okay? Alright? Alright. I'm happy that we've clarified that. Protein powder is a scam, and I will not be sitting here for it. Wait, so how is this working? Are we just rejoining the session? Or is
he's making a new one.
Okay, he's making a new one, so don't rejoin the one. Okay.
Yeah. It didn't set the tire sets, so.
Oh, okay.
The qualifying lineup will stay. He just has to manually set the field.
Alright, well, I guess that we're going to be here for a minute.
In other news, I gotta open a pack.
Okay, well, open a pack. Tell us what you got.
Right.
Here, let me make sure. Let me get John Ask on here. So you guys, alright. Botting, open a pack.
All right.
Open a Pokemon pack. Let me hear it.
Here we go.
Alright, here we go.
Which one do we want? Which one do we want?
let's go. You know, let's go with the Pikachu pack. I'm feeling the Pikachu pack. Yeah, Pikachu.
All right, hang on. Let me try my nose first, please. Get the full effect.
Jesus.
I don't think there's enough stimulation in this. Let me start gambling.
All right, ready?
Yeah, let me hear it.
All right, we got an Eevee. We got a Cotton. We got a Bruxish. We got a Slipper. We got a Bishop. I never have.
Yo, a Bishop.
That's a new code. That's a new code. Alright, we'll be back after the race for another card.
Alright, we'll be back for another card opening. Yeah. Oh my god. Jesus fuck.
Yo,
Welcome
Gavin,
to ASCA. Welcome to ASCA, everybody. Welcome to ASCA.
Can Peter Griffin offer you a nice fresh bottle of Patron from the toilet?
No, you can't. No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm fine.
He's got one to offer.
I appreciate the offer, but no, I don't want any Patronus from the toilet.
Why not?
I just don't really want one. I'm gonna be honest.
How about you, Blackstone?
I'm good. You know,
Are
I
you
have
sure?
my thing.
You know, I don't think Blackstone's here. I think I gotta call him on Snapchat.
Oh yeah, go ahead and call him on Snapchat. He's not responding. I can't hear him.
Yeah. That.
Fuck!
Must be wrong.
I dropped my empty bottle of pop. Shit.
All right, Blackstone, check.
Hey, you should ask Daniel if what his thoughts on Israel are.
He probably hates him.
Well, Israel hates him.
What? Yo, can Chris put this other session up? Like, goddamn. Why am I getting a call from this bit? What you want? What you want?
Yeah, you know, we're just hanging out here in the ASCA.
Oh, yeah, we are just hanging out here in the ASCA. Oh, he hung up on
Yeah,
me.
that's Treya reminding me that I've slept in his bed before.
That's still open.
She's got her tits out.
What?
Kill John Lennon.
What about Diego with his tits out? What?
Not Diego.
Who do you say you had
Again.
tits out?
No, I said this random woman had her tits out on
Where?
Snapchat.
Where?
I'm John Aska, and I
Snapchat.
approve this message.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm like looking through like all those like content farms and shit, and I'm like, that's just porn.
Yeah, there's some fine ass women.
Yeah,
on
it's like
there.
that's just porn.
Yeah, you know, we should start an ASCA podcast.
So
The new session is.
I mean, are you Jacob? Are you racing?
not up,
Is it up?
Because like, if
but
not, I'll let
it's
you
not up,
commentate.
but it's
Oh, it's there.
Here, I'm gonna bring Jacob in here. We're
Is
bringing
Commander
Jacob
gonna
in
do
here.
another week of I don't want to race because I suck at the CLT?
Wow,
Oh,
how'd you know, OJ?
Dude,
Alright.
like,
Commander,
don't
if
know
you're
why
gonna
you
do it
do
this
this.
time, wreck the field.
yeah, Commander. The broadcast not allowed to hear this, but
No,
direct
no,
report-
no, 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 no,
They're not allowed to hear it. Just
no,
don't-
Do
no.
it, Commander.
Yeah.
Wreck the
We are not
14.
talking about any kind of protein powder.
Gavin,
Oh,
be the
we're
or not,
talking about
yeah, Commander, be the hero that Spartan Motorsports needs.
Wreck the 14.
Well, we need to
Wreck the
requalify
floor.
anyway, so.
No,
yeah.
he's setting the
No,
order.
no, he's
I
setting
will
the field.
not be. I will not.
Oh my
be,
God, your blacks are basically gonna be on
not
background.
I think,
racing.
The session is not up yet, but it's.
Oh, we're gonna have to requalify. Okay.
Am I?
Are we gonna have to requalify?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what you said.
Well,
And my dumbass still did not buy AAA batteries for my keyboard, so you know. Anyway.
man, I love ASCA. That's such an ASCA moment.
I love John Aska.
John ASCA. I do some stuff with John ASCA, from time to time.
Ever since he came to the sport as a young kid from, where is he from?
He's from fucking Utah.
Ever since he was a young John from Utah.
A young John from Utah.
All right, everyone's session is up.
At everyone's
Everyone
sessions
went
up.
back to
Well,
the phone.
I think that he's lying.
I'm not. Just gonna-
Oh, it is
Yeah.
up. You're right. Oh my God, it is up. All right. So we now have. I do have a commentary friend. It's Jacob Mitchell, everybody. Woohoo! Yes, Jacob is back. Jacob, what was it feeling like out there? All right, because you got some lap time in. Well, you didn't get lap time, but you had some track time. What was it like out there?
It's very finicky.
That sounds about right.
That's all I have to say about that. Cause I've got fucking TCG open.
Oh, here, can you do a little pack opening while we wait? And turn off your noise. Turn off your
I'm
noise suppression.
actually in a battle.
Well, I still think you should turn off your noise suppression so everyone can hear you.
Okay, hold on. Where's my?
Yeah, put your volume all the way up.
Oh, where's my noise suppression is off. Okay. And then user settings, voice and video. We'll turn input all the way down. All right, is that good?
I cannot hear it at all.
Cause, huh?
Oh, there we go.
Are you here from here?
Yeah, I can hear it.
All right, we're currently doing the psychic or whatever the hell it's called. We're doing the battle. I'm trying to get freaking started. I don't want any of these Pokemon. There we go. Okay. We're figuring out what to do.
Oh god, there's both of them. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta... Now I gotta do all the thing again.
The screen is just full of blank has become a speaker. It's great. Phonem, may I please get a dark type? How are they all at the back of the deck? This is some nonsense, I tell you, Gavin.
I believe you.
And then I get another Ekans instead of an Arbok. That's great. That's what I really wanted this whole time. There he is. There's the Arbok. Well, I don't think I need to worry about it retreating when it's dead. It's deceased. It's dead and buried. How much stuff do I have?
Alright, well hey, I hate to interrupt your Pokemon gaming, but it is time to get back to the action.
Oh, is the session back up?
The session is back up. I need you to get in here now.
Alright.
I need you in here now! Get in here now!
Let me see if I can just watch like I did last time.
Yeah, no, that's what you're supposed to do, yeah.
Oh, wait. You've been
I'm right now
silenced,
watching
right?
Miles Davis eat shit. I think Chris Lilly's about to hit him. Oh, never mind. Oh,
Oh,
he
wow,
did.
it actually worked this time. The watch thing actually worked
What the
this
fuck
time.
are these guys doing? Okay, so, uh-oh.
Should I turn my noise
Goodbye,
suppression?
Connor. Oh, shit. Jason just fucking murdered him. And I think Dylan went in there too. Jesus fuck. So the plan is, for all of our viewers, the plan is that we're going to go ahead, get everyone back in here, and I think we are getting to that point. And then we're going to redo qualifying. The reason why we're redoing qualifying is, one, because apparently there was a bad connection, and two, he forgot to set up the tire sets. So they're going to go ahead and restart it, and we're going to do qualifying all over again, which is a great blessing for guys like James Thurston, Daniel Botting, Wayne A. Kennedy, and Alexander Hyder. All big names in our championship when it comes to the leader and when it comes to who's going to make it in and who won't. They're going to get a chance to set a proper lap.
Did they not get a chance to do
No,
that? Did they
all four of them
fuck
did
their
not set a
laps
lap.
last time?
Yeah, all
Oh.
four didn't set a lap. Oh, he changed the rear of it. It no longer has her tits on it. It now says seething with patriotism. You know, at least it's still on the hood. At least it's still on the door, but like, it was funny. The tits was funny. You know, I'm telling you that. Dude, I have the fucking humor of a toddler. Jesus Christ. The rear cameras like have like a point eye view of Sydney Sweeney. It's fucking horrible. What is he doing?
Hold on.
Yo,
Hold on. I need to look at OJ. Where
Owen.
is he?
Owen, calm down. And he's heading for the wall.
That's Ethan Harrison.
No, I'm looking at Owen, the 42 car.
I know. I'm trying to find him. I don't know where
He is right
Where
there. He is literally right behind Ethan.
Oh, I found it. Oh. Wait, which camera gives a look at
The rear cameras, like the left rear, right rear.
Yeah, the left rear suspension. I got that.
We must be waiting on someone because we're not skipping the session. We must be waiting on someone.
Commander, are you racing or no?
No, he's not. He's up here.
I will
Okay,
not
so
be
I need to know.
racing.
All right, and I think with that, we are going to go ahead and get into qualifying. Yes, we are. We're going to go ahead and get into qualifying. Remember, we are going to re-rack it and try it again.
Re-rack.
So, again, we are going to go ahead and watch Richard Cheery. Can Richard Cheery counter what he had to deal with him last time with Jerry Cook?
So you're watching
I'm
Cherry, I'll watch Cook. We'll see.
All right. Waiting on Richard to come on out. Richard waited a little bit last time before coming on out, so it might be a minute.
Got Jerry Cook on the track now, trying to. And we have Brain Rot in the chat with William McCauley.
Is that Magic Bad James?
I'm not even. No, I'm talking about the iRacing chat.
Oh, he's having a moment. All right, Richard Cheery's out on the track here. All right, Richard's going all the way up to the wall here. He's trying to get a good run coming out of turn 3 to start his lap. Here he goes with the arc. And first lap's going to start now for Richard Cheery. Here we go. The mistake he made on lap 2 was overdriving the tunnel turn. He's got to be careful this time.
Keeping my eye on Jerry Cook. He is entering turn 3 now to complete the first of what will be 2 qualifying laps.
All right, going into the tunnel turn. First lap's coming in now. Revelo, 55.722. Lilly, 55.927. Cook back up top, 55.559. Thurston, 55.572. Cook went faster. And here comes Richard Cheery through turn 3 now.
55.59. That's crazy. Cook will not attempt another lap.
And here comes Richard. And it's going to be third place, 55.612, and it appears he's going to go ahead and go for a second lap here. See if he can improve. Down to turn 1. That turn 1 looks a lot better compared to that first lap. We'll see how he feels it coming out of turn 2.
Oh, yeah, we've got a lot of guys overdriving the tunnel turn.
Yeah, that's the big part that Richard got stuck on his second lap. We'll see if he can perfect it this time. And yeah, Richard's got it good. Can he keep it off the wall? Yes, he can. Hyder goes fourth fastest, 55.65 or 6.45. Into turn 3. This is the mistake Richard made last time. A lot better, it looks like. He can get that car extra turned in. Will this be a quicker lap, though? He's sliding the thing. He taps the wall a tad, coming out of the final corner. Coming to the line. And it doesn't look like it'll be an improvement. Maybe the quicker lap was or maybe the smoother line was costing him a bit of lap time. 55.612 will be the lap for Richard Cheery. And once again, Jerry Cook will not be denied. It'll be a pole position for him. We still have Ethan Harrison coming around now. I believe he just did his first lap. Yes, he did. 55.904. 1 minute left to go. Harrison can do one more lap, and it looks like a lap he will do.
So no improvement for Robert Eccleberry on that lap.
I think that he's abandoning this lap, yeah. Jordan Herring just ran 18th on the board. 56.035. And that's it for the guys that are out on track. Ethan Harrison, I think, is just kind of fucking around at this point. Yeah, he just hit the wall. But this racetrack is going to be one like no other. And you can't even reference preseason Thunder. The old Pocono is such a different racetrack compared to what it is now. Even so, Cook's able to outrun Thurston in what Thurston should be his wheelhouse, winning this race back at preseason Thunder. But we have a bunch of guys there within about a tenth or so of Cook. We have Thurston, we have Cherry, we have Hyder and Trifari. This is not going to be a clinic like it was at Canada with Thurston. This is going to be a show.
It's gonna be a fun one, especially considering it's not a road course and it has cautions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And with that, let's now get our second reading of our starting lineup. If it'll let me pull it up. And please, pretty please, please let me, please. Is it? Please. There we go. Got it. All right. Jerry Cook on pole position once again, 55.559. James Thurston and Alexander Hyder have now set proper times. James Thurston is in second, Richard Cheery in third, and Alexander Hyder in fourth. Connor Trafari starting fifth, Miles Davis starting sixth. And again, ignore the top there. Hold on. I do this every race. I really do. I do this every race. Where I mess it up. Where I always forget to change the fucking sponsor name on there. Hold on. Logan, not Logano, Logan Hartman Racing Inc. 140. Perfect. See, I'm not bad at my job. Okay, I'm not. There, see? All right, now it's back to normal. Hunter M. Collier starting 7th. Aiden Arevalo starting 8th. Jason Gallagher starting 9th. And Landon Warren starting 10th. Aiden Smith is starting 11th with Ethan Harrison in 12th. And if you'll let me go to the next page, pretty please, 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 please. Thank you. All right, Marcus Vanderlee will be 13th. Chris Lilly ran worse in the second attempt to qualify. He's 14th. Levi Leip in 15th. Bradley Sawinski much worse in 16th. Jason Samito 17th. Jordan Herring in 18th. Then it's Aiden Robertson in 19th, Dylan Fox 20th, Robert Eichelberry 21st, and William McCallie starting 22nd. Then we got the guys that did not set a time, including Dimitri Mundros once again, did not set a lap. He'll be starting 23rd. Diego Roldan 24th, Caden Reif in 25th, and then Daniel Bodding, Owen Chabinski, and Wayne A. Kennedy once again starting 26th, 27th, and 28th. We have a problem here on the track. That is the 33 of Miles Davis. It appears he's AFK and has not gotten off the line, and everybody is being held up, and now there goes Miles. So everyone's going to have to go catch up here. You can see Chris backing up a little bit. I think he was trying to see a peek of what's going on in case he had to go park someone, but everyone's going to get off the line. People are going to have to go rush up to the front, though, to go ahead and catch up to the pace car.
They're playing fucking Instagram brain rot in the...
What? What are they doing?
They're playing Instagram brain rot over the mic. Oh my god, I forgot how ugly the 096 is with that number.
Hey, you leave James Thurston alone.
Listen, I'm not... Listen, I'm
You
a patriot.
leave
I love
James
my
alone.
country.
You leave James alone. Okay, it's what makes him unique, okay? Don't bully him. He didn't do anything wrong.
Are they not going to catch up? They probably will.
They will. Alright, but we are going to have a long night of action here at Pocono Raceway. There are so many storylines with 2 races to go in the regular season. Can Jerry Cook finally win a race? Who's going to win the regular season title between James Thurston and Alexander Hyder? Who will make it into the playoffs for Season 7 as the pace car makes a left-hand turn on the pit road? We're about to find that out and so much more. Green flag is in the air here from Pocono Raceway.
And immediately the 29 of Cheery getting an awful start. He's going to fall down at least 5 positions in that number 29 Dodge. As Jerry Cook gets a good run into turn 1, he's going to slow up. Now here comes Thurston on his outside. AJ Hyder through the middle trying to make it 3 wide on lap 1.
James Thurston is so good at running the top through turn 1. That was the winning move at Preseason Thunder here at Pocono. He made it 3 wide up against the wall and was able to rip up so much momentum. Jerry Cook down the third, trying to eke the nose down to the inside of Alexander Hyder, but Hyder will take over second, and in convenient fashion, our first caution comes out. And it is for Owen Chabinski, who is really shocked. Let's take a peek.
It was not the 20. It was not OJ Chabinski. I believe it was the 94 of Jason Samito.
I'm looking at it right now, and going down to the corner, there was contact. Big checkup going into the corner. Owen runs into the back of Levi Leip, and Owen Chabinski goes completely sideways. At the same time, James Samito goes around, almost slams into the back of the 31 of Blackstone. That would have been huge, but he's able to hold it straight. Let's see what happened here with the 94. There seems to be a little bit of net code there. The 43 of Mundros and the 94 of Samito coming and getting the same piece of real estate down into turn 2. There was no actual contact, but there was some net code, I appear. And somebody must have hit the 94 that wasn't loaded in, because he got ran the back of by somebody and went around.
Wayne A. Kennedy.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Wayne is in it?
Yep.
Oh, Wayne, you're right. Wayne got in it. That's huge for the playoff picture. Outside looking in 15th. That's not a good way to start your race, but I'll tell you what, at least from what I can see, I think that car might be okay.
Is it top 12 or
It's
14?
so it's top 12 with 2 wildcard spots that are given to winners that are outside the top 12 but inside the top 25. The problem is all of our winners are inside the top 12, so now it's just going to be the top 14.
Yep, so that would really affect, but it doesn't look like the 93 has any tangible damage.
Yeah, I think that he'll be okay. I'm sure that you know, if he wants to bring it down pit road, he should probably go get that checked just to make sure. But from what I can see, I think that he's going to be okay.
Well, that was an interesting start.
Yeah, I mean, first off, Richard Cherry did not get the start he needed. Ethan Harrison's going to bring it down pit road. Dimitri Mundros, Dylan Fox. I'm sure Mundros is... Never mind. They're faking it. Never mind. But Mundros is bringing it in. Mundros is bringing it in to make sure that he doesn't have any damage on the car. McAnally's coming in for some reason. I'm not really too sure why. And Blackstone's going to come in. Blackstone likes being comfortable in the back. He doesn't like being up front. So Owen Chabinski's going to bring it in. Owen Chabinski's spinning in the pit lane.
More contact on pit road. It appears that
I don't think there was
contact. Gotten into.
Did he?
There was some contact.
Was there?
Yeah, the 94 got into the 31 on pit road, just a little bit.
Oh, I didn't even. Yeah, they weren't even loaded on my screen, so I had no idea.
It's a good thing I'm here. They are shortening the caution.
I think that's fair. That's fair. This is a big racetrack. Pace cars can go in particularly fast. If they can get everybody wound up here for a restart a lap early, then I think that's best. We can get some green flag racing in.
Definitely not what Samito wanted, though. He's still on pit road fixing damage. I'm not sure if he's going to get off in time.
So an interesting start there. Both of our front row lost control of this race. What a surprise. Our two championship leaders, James Thurston, Alexander Hyder, they'll be side by side here for this restart. Jerry Cook has fallen to third, and unfortunately there for Richard Cherry, he did not get the start he needed. He is down to eighth. He's got to have some work to do to get back up into the top spots. I'm going to grab a drink.
Alright, well, I guess I'll,
I
guess I'll...
right here.
Oh,
Here, you go for
okay.
it. You go for it. Call it. Call it. Go for
Yeah, I
it.
guess I'll come to the restart. Alright, pace car's pulling off. 96 of Thurston, 24 of Hyder. Familiar for sight of the front row. Green flag back out here at Pocono as Thurston gets a great restart.
Not too much different right there. I see Mundros peeking out of line. Rolled on, peeking out of line. Sawinski! Sideways down the front straightaway. He tried to block Diego Roldon. He got squirrely. Dylan Fox is even braking for the corner. I have no idea what the 50's doing. Jordan Herring has a little bit of damage on the door of that 07.
And just a squirrely restart back there. I'm going to see what happened back there.
Well, that's going on. Connor Trafari on the move. Inside on Miles Davis into the tunnel turn. This is not a place you like to go side by side in, but they're going to keep it good. And another caution through the tunnel turn. And it seems like it might have been a big one. If I can find it.
On that restart, it looked like the 28 of Sawinski tried to come down. He didn't even know that the 99 of Roldan was there.
I think that it was once again Owen Chabinski. Now, unfortunately, he was really far back, so part of this will be scuffed. But it does appear that this actually started up ahead. Aiden Robertson got ran over by his teammates. But I'll tell you what, that 07 checked up really hard for the corner.
Yeah, I did that in practice. Don't do that.
Oh, hard hit there for Owen Chabinski and Aiden Robertson. I want to see if we can get a better angle of this. Possibly from... There we go. How much did Dylan Fox check up? Ooh, okay, so I think you have to blame that on Jordan Herring right there. You could say Herring was trying to check up for Dylan Fox, but I mean, Herring was nowhere near the back of Dylan Fox. And Jordan Herring slammed on his brakes for the corner before Robertson could expect it, and it caused a major checkup going into the tunnel turn. And that's going to be 2 cautions in a row starting in the tunnel turn, both cautions being involved with Owen Chabinski.
And 3 of the 4 Spartan cars get damaged in this wreck.
Man, your team is great.
The 4th one, yeah, my team is great. Why didn't you start a team for the iRacing?
Because why would I? There's no relevance to. There's not an owner's championship or anything. And it's not like it's like a required thing. There's just no reason to. If it becomes a requirement, which it won't, that you have to sign drivers, then I'll do it. But if it's just going to be kind of just a thing you can do, I'm not going to do it.
I guess that's fair.
An interesting dilemma here. James Thurston's playing games on pit road again. Coming in is Dylan Fox, and oh my goodness, I didn't even notice this. Dimitri Mundros got involved in this accident. That is huge here for this playoff fight between Dimitri Mundros, Wayne A. Kennedy, and Daniel Botting. Daniel Botting and Wayne A. Kennedy also bring it in. Again, these guys usually are sitting in the back anyway, but this is great news for Wayne A. Kennedy and Daniel Botting. Dimitri Mundros has some massive damage on the car. And Aiden Robertson's going in reverse down the pit lane. I don't know. He completely missed his box, I guess, and just didn't notice it. But he is now in as he'll get that car serviced. A bunch of damage there on the 8.
Just some very interesting driving going on here at Pocono. We knew it was going to be a very interesting race from the preseason, and it just seems like it's all gone to hell. That tunnel turn is hell.
Yeah, these guys are not playing really nice through that tunnel turn at all. So, a bit of pit entry games that time around. James Thurston once again with one of his signature fakes. Hyder knew what was happening. Remember at Fontana earlier on in the season, there was actually contact coming to pit road. Hyder actually led that fake, and Thurston nearly hit the pit wall and it ended his race. Chris said afterward, hey, you guys got to cut that out. So we'll see whether this stuff escalates as this race goes on. With that kind of pit entry, it's very easy to yank the thing to the right last second and trick someone out. So we'll see if that becomes a factor later on in this race. But we are heading back green this time by. James Thurston will be leading it back to the green flag with Alexander Hyder alongside. Same order as before. A few changes. Trafari's now ahead of Davis, and the 29 of Richard Cherry's made up 2 spots. Coming to the restart zone. Let's see if we can make it a lap. Green flag's back in the air.
Order restart by that 96 of Thurston. 24 not getting as good of a one. In fact, the 70 now looking to the inside of the 24, as it looks like Connor Trafari is up to that 4th spot. I'm not sure if he restarted there, but he's going to be looking on the 24 possibly for 3rd as they come into turn 1. Looks like the 70 is not quite clear of the 24. They'll continue to battle down into turn 2.
I'm noting down here, once again, Roldan Sawinski. I don't think these two are happy. They're making contact going into the tunnel turn. They're completely out of line. Sawinski is below that yellow line. He's going to park it in front of Roldan. But it seems like for the first time tonight, these guys will make it through the tunnel turn.
Oh, thank God for that. Now, it looks like, look back in the pack, they're all clean, as it looks like Jerry Cook has gotten by the 24 for 2nd place, as Cheery now working on Connor Trafari for the 4th position as they rocket down into turn 1 at nearly 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, side by side, Richard Cherry did not have an initial good start, and he's going to have to work on it to get back up to 4th. But one of the hardest guys to pass is surely Connor Trafari. We'll see how Richard Cherry feels about it. For the time being, Connor Trafari will hold on to 4th. Richard Cherry will get in line between Trafari and Davis in 5th place.
Whoa, where is he? As here comes Gallagher looking on Collier. Is that for 7th place?
That is for 7th.
And
You
now
got that right.
he's about to lose 8th to Ethan Harrison.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, this is the type of track that's really hard to pass on. You really got to pick and choose your battles, especially through the tunnel turn. That is a single line corner right there. If you are too high, you're going to head up to that wall. There's no grip up there. At the same time, it is so tight. There's such little banking through that corner that making a move to the inside can get you really tight.
Something has happened. I'm not sure if this is from a previous lap. It must be from a previous incident. Okay.
Richard Cherry.
23 of
What happened to Landon Warren? Yeah, I saw the damage on Landon Warren.
I thought that was from an incident on this run. Looks like it might have been.
It was
something that
before the
happened on
restart. He had that from the previous yellow.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll tell you, that 29er Richard Cherry has been making a lot of peaks. He seems to be a lot better than Connor through turn 3. He's able to get to the inside down the front straightaway. The problem is that Connor's really good at ripping that second groove and able to defend that spot. Speaking of Connor, Hyder had an issue coming out of the tunnel turn. He might have gotten close to the wall, had to check up. Now Connor's making some moves looking to the inside.
As they enter the 3rd lap of this run, or the 4th lap, one of those laps, They are evening out here. Still some battles happening further in the back. Landon Warren trying to make up spots there. See the 53 and the 99 battling. One of those classic battles we saw, in prior seasons. Now moving itself onto iRacing as they're both now trying to get past the 09 of Aiden Arevalo as the 99 taps the wall a little bit.
Yeah, Arevalo slammed the fence down coming out of turn 3 and going into turn 1, and that has checked up everybody. Arevalo's not giving this up, and this is an open ticket here for Lilly to take. He has passed Diego Roldan. Bradley Sowinski's now going to look to his inside.
Yep, his history already between the 28 and the 99 this race. We'll see how nice they play. Looks like the 28 is just going to simply pass him with ease. The 9 comes way back on him on the exit of turn 3. And Chris Lilly has now gotten by the 09 for the 12th spot.
There's been some battling here. Jason Gallagher keeps making a lot of mistakes here. He's overdriving the corner entry. It's allowing Collier and Harrison to continue to defend his attacks. Harrison has passed Collier as well. Harrison showing a lot of pace. He is now up to 7th, and he might catch up to this pack of 6 here very soon.
As they continue to battle further in the back, that is the 99 and the 09. As the 09 seems to be just dropping spots, probably just trying to learn this racetrack, trying to, stay out of the way of the faster cars, but he is still trying to battle. As into the tunnel turn, so tough to make a move there. As here comes Jordan Herring now on the 28. As the 28 and the 99 side by side for what seems like the 10th time already in this race into turn 3.
Yeah, and Aiden Arevalo has a bunch of damage on the left rear. That must have happened during this run. There must have been some major contact, and he's really suffering the consequences of that damage.
Now looking back up at the... Oh, there's...
Yeah, Dylan Fox in the wall. Coming out of turn 3, that won't be a caution, but he has tore that wall down. I think that he might be okay, but he lost a position or two, and surely has a messed up car.
Hey, he just tank slapped it coming out of Perry.
He might be all right.
Himself, really.
And again, look at this. Roldan down the track, going down the Long Pond straightaway. 3 wide with Jordan Herring, Caden Wright, Landon Warren going into the tunnel turn.
I was about to mention the fact up at the front.
What's going on at the front?
As per usual, Thurston has left the field behind. He is nearing a second above James Cook. And Cook himself is now nearly the same amount of distance ahead of Hyder. 3-car battle for third. As once again, side by side, as here comes Aiden Smith looking on Marcus Vanderlee for a top 10 spot.
I do want to give a big shout out there to Marcus Vanderlee. He's holding on to the 10th spot right now. This has been an awful season for Marcus. He's been suspended once. He has got involved in wrecks in nearly every single race. He had a great qualifying run at Canada and then got wrecked in the first corner because Landon Warren slammed on his brakes in front of him. And he's really needed a good run. And right now, he's about to get past here for 10th, but still a decent run there for him. He's running 11th at the moment.
I pulled the crossover back on Aiden Smith in 89, the battle of the fast food brands. As here comes the 53 of Lilly into this battle, trying to work his way up into the top 10, but nothing doing there as they go through the middle of the corner. Lilly trying to close in, as it looked like the 89 might have gotten a little loose there off of 3.
Yeah, and Lilly did not have a good qualifying run whatsoever. It was worse than his first attempt, where it wasn't particularly good. He started outside the top 15, and he has been able to put on a pretty good run so far, going up to 12th. And he's surely quicker than both Marcus Vanderlee and Aiden Smith. He's just got to find the correct place and the correct time to correct these passes.
Just had a pass happen there in turn 1. It was the 77 making a move on the 33 of Miles Davis. Ethan Harrison moving himself up into 6th place with a pretty clean pass, as Miles Davis kind of just conceded the position. Didn't want to battle it too hard early in the going here.
And you don't normally see that from Ethan Harrison. Usually when we talk about him, it's about the stuff that he's run into, the people that he's pissed off. But so far, so good for him. He's pretty quick, all things considered. He can surely come up to Richard, Cherry, Trafari, and Hyder and put up a good fight. And he's making these passes fairly clean, especially at a track as difficult to pass as Pocono. Hard into the wall goes the 14, or is that the 09? There's literally the identical car. It is the 09 of Aiden Arevalo. He was racing with Dimitri Mundros, slammed the fence coming out of turn 3, and that's even more damage on the right side for Aiden Arevalo.
Yep, and just another one of those situations where you you just slam the wall out of the corner, and it's got to be frustrating as a driver to do that because, you know, it's really no one else's fault to blame but your own. You just slam the wall. It's just a lack of concentration on exiting the corner.
Another thing that I'm frustrated about is Daniel Botting. He is not battling everybody. He is literally just chilling at the rear while Wayne A. Kennedy goes up and makes passes. He's right now racing against William McNally down the back straightaway heading towards turn 3. Come on, Daniel. You got to get points here if you want to go into the playoffs.
What is he, 16th, 17th in the point standings?
Yeah, he needs to get some points here in this championship. William McNally is sideways. He's about to spin himself out. Hold on to it. He saves it.
I think William McCauley making, I believe, his first start of the
No,
year.
this is going to be his third or his second.
Oh.
He raced at Atlanta, and I'll tell you what, he is a new iRacer. This is also Medfred, our Season 4 ASCA 500 champion, who you might be surprised to see he's running this bad, but as we have a caution on the speedway, and it is Landon Warren, hard contact with the wall.
Bad day continues to get worse for the 23.
And this is not good. This is not good. He's 12th in the points. He is not safe. This is not the run that he needs right now, especially this late in the regular season.
So what happens coming off of 1? Trying to see who caused it.
He was racing with Jordan Herring. Now, does he get loose or does he get ran into? Let's see. And
I think
he just got fucking dumped. He just got
07
dumped.
just touched
Jesus
him.
Christ. Yeah, Jordan Herring just... Jesus Christ. Look, I have a certain opinion about Jordan Herring. I think that he sucks. At fucking Fontana, he wrecked like 3 fucking times. After he left after Watkins Glen, I thought he'd be gone for good. And when he came back, I didn't have a very good feeling. I made a comment during the pre-race portion about him being back. And yeah, I mean, he just wrecked one of our playoff contenders. Like, just straight up. Guy didn't even... Like, he just literally just hooked him. He just straight up hooked him.
Yeah, it was not even close. There was
Yeah.
no deniability in that situation.
And look,
there.
maybe there's a little bit of bias. I do consider Landon to be one of my closest friends in here, and I hate to see shit like that. I hope Landon goes up there and beats his shit up, but it looks like that he'll be a good sport about it. But and what is happening here? Owen Chabinski is running in the back of William McNally. I don't know if this is any kind of tempers or if he's just messing around. But Owen's run straight to the back of him, going into the tunnel turn under caution.
Yeah, he was just tapped. The 26 is a bumper, I guess. Common Philadelphia activities, I suppose.
Oh yeah, we love Philadelphia here.
Filled with totally normal people. All right. This
So-
should be the first
Yeah, there should be pit stops coming up right here.
massive pit cycle of the day here on lap 17 under yellow.
And it appears, without George Tolsma, we're going to have some smart thinkers here, and everyone's going to bring it down pit road. Ethan
Except for
Samito's
one.
staying out, but he's a lap car. He's going to go and get the wave around, so that's a smart move. So, yeah, George Tolsma is not here, so we won't be dealing with any of that bullshit. Thank God. And let's see how this goes on pit road. And Jerry Cook overcooked it into his stall. That's going to cost him some time.
What is happening back there? Is that a Revelo?
What happened with the Revelo?
I don't know. Someone missed their pit stall. It was one of the Uber cars.
Oh, big move here on pit road. Ethan Harrison is out third. Sixth to third for Ethan Harrison.
What the hell is Diego Roldan doing?
What's happening back here?
He was getting up to speed out of
He
his pit
spun it.
box, and he just...
Yeah, he spun it. Hold on, I want to see what was going on with the 09 as well. That's the 14. I hate that these guys literally have the same fucking scheme. It's gonna be really annoying. Where's Aiden? Where is he? I can't even fucking find him.
And it looks like we have an update here to the situation between the 07 and the 23. The 07 has been given an EOL penalty.
Good shit.
I don't know if that has anything to do with
No, it
the
does.
incident or...
It does. That's
okay.
what that's for. So yeah, Revelo was having a hard time getting in his stall, and then Roldan spun his tires coming out. But it was weird. It must have been during an upshift from first to second gear if he was even doing that, because yeah, I mean he was already pretty rolling away when he ended up spinning it out. So Yeah, Diego rolled on with problems here on pit road. No damage there for the 99. He had to wait for other people to go because when you're outside of that pit lane where all those boxes are, there is contact that can be made. So Roldan did have to be careful. That's going to be more spots lost for Diego Roldan. He is not having a good day.
It's just self-inflicted wounds half the time is what the case with this.
So this is a big, interesting development here. Ethan Harrison is showing some incredible pace right now. Being able to charge from outside the top 5 into it and then getting a good pit stop on top of it. Got 3 spots there. He is looking, I don't know how much pace he has against Thurston, but he is looking like this might be one of his best performances, at least since Bristol.
I concur.
Looking through the rest of our top 10 here, we have Thurston Cook, Harrison Trifari, Hyder Cheery, Collier Smith, Marcus Vanderlee, and Jason Gallagher. No big shakeups besides from Ethan Harrison moving up 3 spots. Everyone that is in the top 10 has been in the top 10 for the majority of the race. And I want to give an update on what's going on with our playoff situation. For starters, Dimitri Mundras with a good pit stop. He's also repaired the damage on that 43 car. He is right now going to be scored 13th for this restart. Then we have to go back a little bit. We have Daniel Botting, who did stop under that caution. He is starting a few rows back. The important thing is right now he is ahead of Wayne by a couple of spots. Wayne is all the way in the back. Landon Warren, this is the big one right here. Landon Warren still has a ton of damage on that Dodge. There's a big dent on the front end of that 23. He's got to work on that, but that might be a race killer right there. I don't know if any kind of repairs will fix that car to 100%. This is a big shot for him in the playoff picture as we go into Darlington next week.
I'm interested to see what the 77's going to do on this restart right here. See if he can actually match up.
We're back underway. James Thurston with a good start over Jerry Cook. He goes all the way down to the bottom to stop the trap from coming. That won't stop Hyder from going down there as well. He wants a piece of the action. How about there goes the 9 through the middle, down low, there on Jerry Cook. He's going up for second. Will he be clear of him? It's going to be close coming out of turn 1. Jerry Cook's going to whip it around the outside. They'll be side by side coming out of turn 1.
I said it, and 77 did not have a good restart that time. Fell from 3rd, well, I guess to 4th, and -1. And he may not be done yet as he looks. Oh, is the 70s in the wall?
Yeah, no, he got tight. He got right behind the back bumper of the 9. The car got tight. Now Hyder's on. A little bit of contact between Hyder and Ethan Harrison on corner entry. Harrison tried to pinch the 24 down, but he wasn't letting him have it. And the caution's back out. We are crashing. Aiden Robertson around in turn 3.
That's Marcus Vanderlee, too.
No, not Vanderlee.
And
Where's Marcus?
Honestly,
did Marcus leave? Where's Marcus? I think there's Marcus. Let's see what happened. Unfortunately, yeah, okay, so here's what happened. Unfortunately, we lost him there for a little bit, but they were going 3 wide. Caden Reif, Jason Gallagher, and the 56 of Marcus Vanderlee. Marcus actually backs up a lot to try to prevent anything, and I think that he just get ran over. Yeah, he just gets ran over by the 28 of Bradley Sawinski. He overcorrects the car and then gets turned again by Bradley. Hard into the wall. And then, once again, Spartan teammates get together. That was Robert Eichelberry who checked up due to that accident, got loose due to the brake bias, and hooked his teammate, Aiden Robertson. And I mean, I think that, unfortunately, you could say that Marcus checked up really hard to allow the 28 to get to the back bumper, but at the same time, it's been established here in this series that it's your responsibility not to run through people, even if they check up hard. That's what the penalty from Nicholas Martinez Jr. at Watkins Glen last month was all about. So I will say that is on Bradley Sawinski for not giving a little bit of space there to Marcus Vanderlee.
I mean, yes. but also it seems like everybody in the voice chat is also dogging on Marcus.
Yeah, but here's
Bradley
the thing.
Swinski.
He's Marcus, so they're gonna do that.
Yeah, Bradley Swinski
Most of the
is
people that are
very-
bitching probably didn't even see it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say simply, we can have another look. I'll have another look. But we can have another look here. And let's get a helicopter cam here. I think that'll give us our best look at it. And, yeah, no, Bradley literally just runs through him. Yeah, no, that's fully on Sawinski. In fact, that camera actually proves it more.
In other news, unrelated to ASCA, I have just pulled a full REV.
Oh, fantastic.
I know, right? It's great.
Well, I'm gonna let Dunn know how I feel about it. It's pretty obvious. I mean, I looked at the helicopter cam. I'm gonna give my little 2 cents. I think that Marcus got fucked over right there by Bradley. But the thing about Marcus is that you could. I mean, it has already happened once before at Las Vegas. Connor dumped Marcus Vanderlee under caution on purpose. And then he just blatantly lied to everyone and said, "Oh no, I didn't do anything." And yeah, and everyone just kind of believed it. It took 2 weeks for me to look back at the footage when I was doing Radioactive, for me to look at it and be like, wait a minute. Connor literally just
28.
dumped him and then lied about it. And I'm
28 has now been given a Neo-L penalty.
okay, good. Yeah, good. And I can only imagine that's what Bradley just tried doing. Tried blaming that on Marcus somehow, and he'll be getting a little bit of karma for that. So good shit there on Dunn. Good call.
Oh, that'll happen. You know, obviously,
Yeah.
I feel like Marcus is probably the easiest person in the server to justify. You know, like, oh man, it wasn't actually my fault. It was his because he sucks at iRacing.
Yeah, well, the cool thing is that when it's race time, usually we, or at least for most people up in the officials booth, they'll go ahead and drop the act and go ahead and call things as they see it. And that'll be a good call there by Dunn, giving Bradley Sawinski that penalty. He'll be going to the rear, and hey, maybe he'll start fighting with Roldan again. All right, so here is our situation for this restart. Hyder is no longer on that front row. Cook has taken back second place, but Thurston once again in control. He has been in control since the start of this race. Connor Trafari in third, Hyder fourth, Harrison fell back to fifth, Sherry's been stuck in sixth, Collier in seventh, Aiden Smith in eighth, Lily ninth, and Dimitri Mundros in 10th. Mundros gained a couple spots on that going due to the accidents going on ahead of him. So far, so good there for Mundros. He's doing exactly what he needs to do, just making sure that he's continuing to build that buffer over Wayne A. Kennedy and Daniel Botting.
I think the 96 has led every single lap in this race.
He has, yes.
It'll be interesting to see what happens going forward. I think one of these restarts has got to eventually have a bad restart, like just maybe a slower restart or something, but
My main hope is that Connor is behind him, and we know Connor will do some stupid shit if it means that he can get the win. But let's go ahead and settle this here. Lap 23 out of 70, and we are back underway.
of course the 96, as per usual, getting a great restart. 96 to the 70 are about even there.
Connor inside, going down to turn one. Can he get past Jerry Cook this time? Jerry's up in that third groove. Connor all the way down the yellow line. And I think this time, yes, Connor will clear the 70. He goes up the second.
Great pass there on for the 9 on the 70, as the 70 now tries to battle the 24 to hold off the third position. I don't know if he's going to be too content with sitting there in third, though. I'm sure he's going to want to take the second place back.
I'm not too sure that Connor would be very content being in second. No, he's not. Here we go. Battle for the lead. Connor Trafari's going for it. Down to turn 3.
Sends it down to the inside, but the outside is going to get the better run through the corner. The 96 up on the outside. They are side by side. coming off of the corner. The 9 not able to make a pass there. As here comes the 70 pushing Connor Trafari down the front straightaway. Trafari's going to try again in turn 1.
Remember, these two have history. Thurston is in this championship position of being behind Hyder because Connor dumped him at Kansas 3 weeks ago. Connor never got retribution for that. I don't think Thurston's going to be very easy with him with this pass.
I don't think he's going to be easy with him at all, especially when he's trying to battle for a regular season title, and especially when the 24 continues to just, have good runs there up in the top 5.
Caution's out again, and it's through the tunnel turn. Ethan Harrison's also around.
And, it's Jason Samito.
Again, Jason.
Oh, was it Gallagher?
Oh! Almost contact.
Oh.
This was so far in the back that I don't even... If someone ran the back of him, I don't see it. It looks like to me the 94 literally... Oh, there's a wreck ahead. That's why. Yeah, it's Jason Gallagher. What happened here?
I can't tell if the 33 slams on the brakes. Something happens to the 33.
No, it's... Okay, so it was... Again, they keep doing this. They're checking up down into the tunnel turn. The 33 brakes for the 43 who brakes. And the 85 doesn't have enough time to react, and he's going to go up into the wall, and then I think Samito somehow gets involved in this. I'm not
I think he just spun it getting on the brakes to avoid hitting people. I did that a lot at Auto Club.
Then that would explain it.
If your brake bias is high enough, just slam it on the brakes. Yeah.
Well, we're pretty much getting short bursts of runs
no.
before an eventual caution because of someone in the back.
Are they gonna pit again?
I don't think so. I can't imagine that they will. There's not much of an advantage. They've only done a couple laps.
I've just heard comments. Oh no, I hope this isn't true. I want to stick around. I was gonna get water, but...
What's happening?
I'm gonna wait. I heard it over the radio. I'm gonna wait. Is there a way to get rid of the voice chat indicator?
I just have it to where... like, my output for my radio is to my mic, so I don't hear it.
Interesting.
And, hold on, this might be a juke.
We have some pit stops.
Is this going to be a juke? It will be a juke for Connor, not for Thurston and Cook. They're coming in, along with Hyder. This is going to make this race finally a little bit more interesting. Dimitri Mundros abandons his 10th place spot on the track to come on in. And that's about half the field that's brought it down pit road. Caden Ripes down pit road. Levi Lipe, Wayne A. Kennedy. That's going to be, as well as Aiden Arevalo, Owen Chabinsky, Marcus, Jason Gallagher, and Landon Warren are all coming in.
I heard comments that the 93 of Wayne A. Kennedy was going to stay out. I guess he abandoned those plans. But I was just wondering if he was going to be the only one that stayed out.
I wouldn't blame him. He's in a position where he needs points. Gotta do whatever you can. Now, I will say, I'm a little confused, I guess I should say. I don't know what the tire wear at this racetrack is like, but they have not done a lot of green flag laps. I mean, I might just be a little premature, but I think they've made things a little harder on themselves for Thurston. Or maybe Thurston's just bored. I wouldn't even be shocked.
Yeah, it really wouldn't be that shocking.
So now let's look at the complexion of our top 10. Connor Trafari now to the lead. Ethan Harrison alongside. Then we got Richard Cheery, Hunter M. Collier, Chris Lilly into the top 5 now with Aiden Smith. Then we got Diego Roldan, Miles Davis, Aiden Robertson, and Robert Eichelberry. So these 10, along with a few others, have stayed out. Thurston did not have a good pit stop. He actually lost 2 spots to Jerry Cook and Caden Rife. So all these guys are going to be starting at the rear of the field for this restart.
It's going to be Connor Trafari and Ethan Harrison on the front row for this restart. This is going to get really interesting. 2 of the most interesting drivers in the field as Connor just completely gets the jump on.
And we're back racing. Not a great start by Ethan Harrison. Richard Cheery has a nose to the inside. A push, though, from Hunter M. Collier might save him. They're going 3-4 wide back here as they go towards turn 1. And Landon Warren is right there on the bottom. Get out of the way, Landon.
He's still on the bottom of the racetrack. Looks like everybody's going to get by him without getting into him. Fortunately there.
Hunter continues to push Ethan Harrison down these straightaways. Richard Cherry's trying to force a nose in there. He'll force it again into the tunnel turn, but Ethan Harrison, with a lot more confidence, cuts him off.
Oh my goodness, it's 3 wide back in the tunnel turn. Almost 4 wide. James Thurston trying to make up some positions, battling with AJ Hyder as all the faster cars that pit under that last car, the slower cars that did not pit.
And it's really important that Hyder makes this pass on Thurston if he can, because he knows once they're in clean air, Thurston will be able to take control of this race. That's why the 70 beating him off pit road was so important. Now he gets to choose to defend, and Thurston has to attack.
They continue to battle up here. It looks like the 9th car of Trafari did scrape the outside wall just a little bit, getting into turn 1. Not enough to make any significant damage. Oh, as we got a spinner in the back! Sawinski saves it, though.
Sawinski once again with more trouble for the 28, but he's going to save it. Daniel Botting gets by. That's an extra point for him. And into the wall goes William McNally. Once again, more trouble for the 26. Everybody takes evasive action down the track.
Oh, we had a problem up at the front with the 99 and the 33. Looks like the 99 gets into the wall off of turn 2, and the 33 taking evasive maneuver hit him again.
Right now, starting lap 29, now lap 30. Top 3 have pulled away. Cherry under pressure from Chris Lilly, and Miles Davis and Diego Roldan side by side into turn 1 for 6th place.
What is happening back there? I saw Dylan Fox basically all the way down onto the apron to block the 07 of Herring. And it didn't even work because the 07 just blew by him.
Into the tunnel turn, Diego Roldan trying to make it 2-1, but Chris Lilly's gonna block that move. Diego Roldan moves up into 6th. Miles Davis is falling back as here comes Aiden Smith and Robert Eichelberry now.
And AJ Hyder getting past the 70 now, trying to make a move anyway, and it looks like it will be successful for the most part. I'm wondering, did the 70 take 2 tires or did the Pick 4 just had a really good restart?
I'm not really too sure. He beat Thurston off of pit road, so it's a possibility that he did have a 2-tire strategy. Right now, Thurston's getting his way into the top 10 now to the inside. Robert Eichelberry for 9th place.
Okay, that's really interesting. So the 70 took fuel only on that pit stall. That explains why he's losing spots.
It's a strategy.
It sure is one of the strategies of all time.
Eichelberry ripping the fence down through the tunnel turn. He actually somehow makes it work and still side by side with Aaron Robertson, but Alexander Hires having none of it. He makes it 3 wide on the Spartan teammates, and now he moves up into the top 10.
AJ Hyder absolutely carving through this field like a hot butter through a knife. This is what you came to see with this 24 car. He knows how to run around every track on the schedule, and he knows how to do it with pristine efficiency.
Thurston does too. He just passed Aiden Smith. Now he's up to 8th. Next up is Miles Davis, who's been falling back this run.
Got a couple strong cars there in front of him. The 33, the 99, 53. You want to get buy them all quick. You don't want to burn up your new tires, because then eventually they'll just even out guys who didn't pit.
Yeah, Jerry Cook has stalled here in 12th place. He's not able to go anywhere. Dimitri Mundros on the back of Aiden Robertson. This is a very important pass for him. He's trying to respond to the efforts of Wayne A. Kennedy and Daniel Botting here today, while also trying to gain some advantage on Landon Warren in the championship, trying to make sure he can make the playoffs.
As here comes now Miles Davis to the inside of Thurston, is to the inside of Miles Davis, side by side as they cross the line, as here they come into turn number 1. Thurston is going to dive it into the corner. He's trying to pass the 99 too.
Well, if he has the grip, he might as well go for it. He has a nose down there. At the same time, Hunter M. Collier trying to make a move on Ethan Harrison for 2nd. Didn't work, and now Richard Cheery has a nose to the outside going down the back stretch.
Thurston not quite able to make that pass done. Is looking up through the field, through the tunnel turns at 29 and 98. They are side by side. Cheery trying to hang on to that, trying to make the pass for third, as Collier trying to pass for fourth. I can't speak. I'm sorry.
Get some water. Richard Cheery around the outside on Hunter M. Collier. He's trying to rip it around the top. And with that run out of turn 3, he moves up to third. Next up is Ethan Harrison. And at the same time, that is going to be James Thurston getting past Roldan. Roldan's fighting back, though, inside into turn 1. But he just doesn't have the grip to stick it in there. Thurston's going to continue to hold on to 6th place, and now he has the top 5 ahead of him. Chris Lilly, Hunter M. Collier, Richard Cheery, Ethan Harrison, and then our race leader, Connor Trafari. Battle for 8th here. Alexander Hyder now coming up into the mix here. He's got to find a way past Miles Davis and Diego Roldan now. Jerry Cook has made a pass on Dimitri Mundros as Aiden Smith takes down the wall. This is going to be an open ticket for Jerry Cook to the inside. And he'll move up into 10th place. Possibly, unless Aiden Smith wants to fight that one. No, he won't. He'll give it up to Jerry Cook. There's Hyder. Hyder inside there on Miles Davis. This is going to be for 8th place. Going towards turn 1. And I see, again, William McAnally once again drifting it down the front straightaway.
Was that intentional, or did he just lose it off the corner?
Honestly, he probably just lost it. Whoa, Lilly! Pulling a major block on Thurston. Cut him off coming out of turn 1. You have to understand this. Lilly is a championship factor here against Thurston. He does not want to give this up, as well as the fact that his driver, Connor Trafari, is leading the race. If there's any way that he can stop Thurston's progress, he'll take it. Right behind, rolled on sideways, right behind Hyder. Hyder's going to go low, Miles up high, and there will go higher up into 7th place. Miles Davis going up against Roldan for 8th. He'll have a run around the outside, and Roldan's losing places with a loose race car.
Something else that is a factor in the 53 race in the 96 is the fact that the 24 of Hyder is also a teammate to the 53, so it could be, trying to, hold him up a little bit as here comes Thurston shooting down the apron.
Oh, that's close.
And that's going to allow the 24 to absolutely pull him in right here. I mean, that was just a very silly maneuver by the 96, and that's going to cost him a spot to the 24 here.
And while that was going on, Richard Cheery went to the inside. Ethan Harrison, he's up to 2nd now. Remember, he was fastest in practice. Here's the battle between our championship rivals, side by side through the tunnel turn, inches apart. Hyder knows he needs to make this pass now. Here we go. He's leaning on the corner panel into turn 3.
I like the outside a little better into the tunnel turn. The 24 down on the bottom. Can he get the room in him through the corner? Not quite, as Harrison's coming to pit road right ahead of them.
Yeah, so this is going to be a strategy here by Harrison. His pit strategies usually don't work out. Look at Lilly. He's running that bottom down the front straightaway to protect the bottom. Thurston's going to go low here. What will Lilly do? Down into the corner. Look at Thurston sailing it off into turn 1 to protect the spot. He'll slam on the brakes, park it right in front of Chris Lilly. Lilly's going to try to pull a crossover. Lilly still have a nose in there. Thurston's loose. He's on the wall down the back straightaway. Here comes Hyder through the middle. Lilly's going to give it up. Hyder now low, going into turn 2.
Oh, Hyder gave it up going into the tunnel turn. He knows Thurston is trying to send it, and he is desperate. He's trying to gain as much time as he possibly can, but he just cannot pull away from that 24. As here comes the 24, looking on the high lane into turn 3. As now it seems like it's finally calming down.
Yeah, Thurston sailed it off into that tunnel turn, had the car sideways going through turn 2 to make sure that Hyder couldn't get by him. Hyder's going to have another shot right here. Look at him. He's looking a little low. He's going to come back up and block Hyder. Hyder wants that outside line. Next up is Hunter M. Collier. While that's going on, the battle for the lead is on. Richard Cheery looking low on Connor Trafari.
Yeah, that last lap, Cheery was about 0.2 faster than the 9 car of Connor Trafari. I think it's not a question of if, it's when this 29 is able to get around the 9 of Trafari. Meanwhile, the 96 has blasted by the 98 of Collier. Thurston up to 3rd now, as it looks like Hyder will also get up to 4th past the 98. And now it's really getting interesting here.
Now, will Hyder have the pace to stick with Thurston in clean air? There's a little bit of clean air before they catch up to the top two. Hyder understands that he cannot allow Thurston to keep winning these races because the points are getting really hot going into Darlington. He needs to be able to keep control of this championship, and allowing Thurston to win this race would be a big shot in the dark for him.
They attempt to battle back as, again, Cheery lost a little bit of time there to the 9 car of Trafari. As the field now mostly single file again, no major battles happening.
I have to look
29.
back to Jordan Herring and Caden Reif to actually find a battle. They're fighting for, what is that,
That car in
16th?
the wall.
Someone's in the wall, I'm not too sure her, I didn't hear it.
That car was in the wall a little bit as he is up the racetrack. Here comes the 29. Is he going to get the run for this car?
They're going to be pretty even here coming out of turn 3. And I think they understand this. It's the fact that the top two in the championship, the two fastest on the track, are slowly going to start closing in. They are side by side once again. As Caden, there goes the 29 down to the inside into 1, along with Hyder to the inside of Thurston.
We got a double date battling here for third as Hyder is going to clear the 90.
Whoa!
What happened back
The
there?
096 slid it coming out of turn 1.
29 again, not quite able to make that move onto the. Oh boy, that could have ended badly.
Thurston leading on the corner panel. It's inches apart coming out of the tunnel turn. Alexander Hyder is now ahead of Thurston and up to third. Caution is out.
It's the 26 of McCallie.
Jesus Christ, get him off the track. Guy doesn't know what he's doing. We
It
don't
was
even
a
have a
self-spin.
clip. He wrecked himself. We know that he wrecked himself.
It was a self spin. He gets into the wall off turn 1 and just looped it.
Jesus Christ, get this guy off the track. Oh my God.
See, this is why half the time I just don't attempt races. I just, I know I'm not going to be good. I know I'm going to be slow, and I don't want to, ruin the race by making a caution. So.
Yeah, it's he did this at Atlanta too. I think that he wrecked Groob literally before he crossed the start-finish line at Atlanta. Like he literally couldn't even get off the line before wrecking it. So Medfred's made it clear that he's new. He's still learning this place. He's still trying to understand these cars, but gotta know your place. That's not a way to do it.
So it's lap 41. We're gonna have about, call it maybe 6 laps to go, and we go back to the green. I'm not exactly sure of the fuel run here, but I will say this: we'll do a mid race segment, do an end of caution segment called winners and losers. Winner under that caution, if you may remember, the 77 of Ethan Harrison, pit under green that last top 5. We're in the top 5 spot. I wonder if he's going to stay out here and try to regain the lead. Loser under that caution, the 24 and the 96. That run went so long that they even out their tires, I would say.
Yeah, and everyone's going to come down pit road here except for Ethan Harrison. Ethan Harrison pit under green, a great pit strategy there by Ethan. There was 2 different times on Fontana and at Las Vegas where he tried that strategy and it didn't work because he got lapped before the caution came out. Now, at a track like Pocono, you're not getting lapped when you come down pit road. So this is a golden strategy here for Ethan Harrison. He'll take the lead here if he stays out. Everybody else is going to come down pit road, get a 4 fresh set of tires, and yep, there goes Ethan Harrison, new leader of this race.
Good strategy call by him, and it's an even better timing there.
Oh, Aiden Robertson spinning on the pit road.
And sentences that have been said before. He is servicing his car backwards. Okay.
Let's see what happened here. Did he get hit?
But also,
And yep, he got hit by Aiden Arevalo coming to pit road.
all right, so exiting pit road, the order is Trafari, Hyder, Cheery, Thorsten, and Lily. It's your top 5. And another winner under this caution, Jason Samito, who has come all the way back from 3 laps down. He's back on the lead lap. Not sure how much engine damage he has.
Well, he's gotten involved in 2 accidents, and it seems like, yeah, he's coming back down pit road, so he definitely has some more damage to repair. But, yeah, all things considered, being back on the lead lap is better than being lapped down. So good stuff there by Jason Samito.
Something happened with Jeremy Cook.
What happened? Oh, you know what?
I don't know if he had a penalty to serve, but he stayed on pit road for an extremely long time.
He probably had a speeding penalty. Well, no, you would get that afterward.
Maybe he had damage to fix.
I don't know what damage he would have. His car's clean. I guess, you know what? He might have had a... Because you get a speeding penalty after you exit pit road. You don't get to serve it during it. Maybe he had a penalty that he had to serve before this under a previous caution. I'm not really too sure. But, although that was a long green flag ride. I don't really know why he was down there.
Drivers?
Huh?
When you're watching the race, you know, communicate with the ASCA. I don't know if I can. Yeah, whatever.
All right. So lap 43 of 70. We're going to be coming back green on lap 44. And once again, another shakeup. Everybody except for Ethan Harrison is on the same set of tires. This has been a really good pit strategy there for Ethan, as he is now in control of this race. And he has been hungry ever since Bristol to come and get a win. This might be his best opportunity, but he's got a lot of competition. Connor Trafari led that entire run on an older set of tires. Alexander Hyder found some pace and overtook James Thurston under that green flag run in an incredible battle. Richard Cheery might be even a little quicker than Connor Trafari. He has the chances of winning this race, and James Thurston dominated the first half of this race. He's got some work to do if he wants to go to victory lane. This is about the halfway point in this race. We passed it a little bit before that caution came out. So we are coming towards the end of this race. Things are about to get really exciting here at the front. Ethan Harrison has a tall task ahead of him on an older set of tires. He's got to find some way to hold up everybody. It will probably not work. He'll probably get past and fall back, but putting himself in this position has been the best thing that he's done all night.
Well, he had top 5 pace, that's the thing. And it's not like, he's like a 10 or 15 plate driver trying to do this and like screw up the whole field. I know he can hold his own. It just seems, I'm interested to see how the strategy works out.
I think that if he pit a few laps later, right before that caution came out, that would have been the golden ticket. But let's see how it rolls on this restart. We are back underway. Ethan Harrison with a good jump, and he gets a little loose as he goes up to 3rd gear, and we're going 3 wide down to turn 1.
This will not end well. I have no doubts that this will not end well as Harrison backs out of it. And it's the teammates of Hyder and Trafari battling now for the lead. And the 96 going to the bottom, trying to get past them both. He has to get Harrison first.
Side by side, down the back straightaway between Uprise teammates Connor and Alexander Hyder. Side by side into the tunnel turn.
And Hyder has the lead for the first time this race, I believe.
Not for long, though. Thurston's on his way. He's now going to look to the outside there on Connor Trafari. Let's see how these two race at it here for 2nd place. Oh, Connor tried to block Thurston, hits the wall. Thurston goes down the track for evasive action. Diego Roldan also hits the fence. Everybody scatters.
Pocono. That's what's going to happen. As here comes Cheery for P4.
Oh, they're wrecking turn 1.
What happened?
Up into the wall goes Aiden Smith. He slid down into the corner.
What happened? Looked like it was contact between he and the 09 of Revelo, and he just slides into the corner. Power sliding. He thinks this is crash team racing. It's not. You gotta make the corner straight on, buddy.
Richard Cheery's trying everything to get past Ethan Harrison. He comes up right in front of Hunter M. Collier. Now he's gonna try the outside here on Ethan Harrison. He knows he can't get pinched up there if he's the one pinching. However, Ethan Harrison's gonna block that too, coming out of turn 3.
As now, it's the top 3 that we all expected. As per usual, it's Hyder, Thurston, and Trafari. And Ethan Harrison... Ethan Harrison has done a good job holding off the 29 of Cheery, but he has to find some more pace if he wants to keep up with the front three.
Yeah, I don't know if he just has that pace. Those tires will not allow it. He was always going to have a little bit of a disadvantage on an older set of tires. He's been doing a really good job of picking up the pieces, though. We'll see if he's able to hold off Cheery once again, side by side through the tunnel turn. He has the added benefit of having Hunter M. Collier right behind him, adding a little bit of extra pressure to Richard Cheery and making sure that he isn't hooking himself off the bumper of the 98. And once again, he holds on to fourth.
Just doing a really good job of defense there. The 99 is now battling the 98 for the 6th position. Davis bumping Chris Lilly down the front straightaway there. That is for 7th.
And it's so interesting what Hunter's doing. Here we go. Cheery once again. In turn 3, a corner, whereas I'm going to go ahead and stop right there. Cheery's going for a slide job while Thurston's to the inside of Hyder for the lead. It won't work coming out of turn 2. But as I was saying, I think Cheery's finally got him in a good spot here where he can pinch him down. And because of the lack of grip that 77 has, he'll have no choice but to back it out. But that 77's been doing a really good job. Down in turn 3, he'll run that middle line because no one can run the bottom and make the pass down there. He is forcing everyone to rip the wall through turn 3.
And he is still on the quarter panel of that 29, trying desperately to hang on to the 4th position. But I think Cheery's going to have the advantage here coming out of turn 3.
And if that does, then Cheery can really start hauling it. And yes, he has moved up into 4th. Harrison's going to come up and block Hunter M. Collier, and I'm sure he's just going to go back to doing what he was doing before, of ripping the middle of the track all the way around and stopping anybody from running the bottom. Yes, he is. He's now doing that. Right there is a big checkup by Hunter M. Collier, trying to avoid running in the back of the 77. Diego Roldan comes up the track. Thurston hits the wall.
He's going to lose second to Trafari.
I don't think
He was trying to
Thurston...
make a move on the outside of Hyder for the lead into turn 1, and he just gets into the wall.
I don't think Thurston was really prepared for this pace to come from Alexander Hyder. He was so comfortable.
Harrison in the wall now.
Yeah, Harrison hits the fence. He's still in the fence, trying to avoid running into people. And I think things are starting to fall apart here for Ethan Harrison.
It just has gone from bad to worse for Ethan Harrison as he continues to fall back now. Now they're nearly outside the top 10 already.
But I don't think Thurston was really prepared for this kind of pace from Alexander Hyder. He spent that first half of this race very comfortable out in the lead. And during that green flag run where they had come down pit road for fresh tires and had to make a charge to the field, that's when we really did see the speed come alive for Alexander Hyder. And now he's leading this race and in control. But I will say this, Trafari is keeping up.
In my opinion, silly to in your words, not expect the pace of Alexander Hyder. It's Alexander Hyder. It's like trying to deal with Kyle Larson. You know that at any time, he could just pull the rabbit out of his hat and find the speed necessary to take over these races as we approach not quite 20 laps to go, but it's going to be 20 laps to go 2 times by.
Right now, the battle for 5th is on. Diego Roldan now holding up the rest of the pack. It's Hunter M. Collier, Miles Davis, Jason Gallagher, and then Ethan Harrison all behind, trying to find a way through.
All single file down into turn 1. As Sawinski back there racing Caden Riff for 11. And Aiden Arevalo trying to get into that battle as well.
Oh, that was those blocks that I'm seeing where people are trying to get in line. Bradley Sawinski cut off Aiden Arevalo there and was able to get in line. He was trying to stop guys from ripping around the outside through the tunnel turn and losing more spots.
Looking back through the field, looks like they're still side by side. Sawinski now side by side with Aiden Arevalo. This is for 12th. As they're coming out of turn 3, now we are officially approaching, and we are officially here. ASCA, 20 laps to go. I'll put you on the spot here. Who's your pick?
Well, right now, it looks like Hyder and Trafari are surely the 2 guys in control. But I will say this, I'm noticing Thurston is really backing it up. Since he hit the wall, he has lost over a second here on our leaders. I don't think that's because of damage or anything like that. Speaking of damage, Roldan just slammed the fence coming out of turn 1. I think that Thurston might be backing up his tires here a little bit, trying to make a late race charge. I still think Thurston's got a chance.
I feel inspired for my pick. I feel inspired after watching the Xfinity race, the Xfinity Championship. A wonderful drive by Justin Allgaier, of course, but I feel inspired to say Jerry Cook, I don't think he's out of this thing. You know, he's sitting as he just passed Sawinski for 13th. As Harrison pits again.
Thumbs up.
Oh,
I
boy.
guess Harrison's trying. I guess he's doing the same thing again, where Harrison's gonna predict a caution, and then go ahead and pit. While you were saying that, Richard Cheery almost made the pass there on Thurston. Thurston pulled a counter move down the inside, down the front straightaway, and has now re-overtaken third place.
William McCallie saying his arm feels itchy, guys.
Well,
So
you
be
know, you don't
careful
even
there.
have to wreck on purpose. He'll probably wreck on accident. Once again, side by side through the tunnel turn. Richard Cheery putting a lot of pressure here on James Thurston. If my hope is correct that James Thurston is saving tires, Richard Cheery is making it very difficult for him to contain third place while saving tire. He is all over the place trying to make this pass on the 096.
Yeah, I don't know what the end game here is for the 096. It just seems like he's simultaneously trying to save tires, but also using his stuff up to try to defend this third place position. It's a little confusing in my opinion.
It also might be a reality that he isn't saving tires and he used up his stuff already. I'm not ruling that out either.
That is certainly a possibility.
And I'll tell you here, Jacob, Connor Trafari is putting tons of pressure here on Hyder. He is not allowing Hyder to save anything. Connor has been making lunge after lunge all around this place, and I think Hyder's really feeling the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, as the audience may or may not know, Connor Trafari, of course, is a NASCAR College Series driver. Has made a couple of races there in that series.
Oh, there goes Jordan Herring down the back straightaway, hard into the wall, but no caution.
Harrison needs.
No caution. They're keeping it green.
No caution.
Thank God. And I think
But
Jordan
anyways-
Herring just wrecked himself. Good. Yeah, no, he
And
sucks. He just wrecked
Herring
himself.
has stated that he is parking himself.
Good.
So yeah.
Get out of here.
But anyways, as I was saying, Connor Trafari, College Series driver, he knows how to hold his own. Hyder is an incredible driver in his own right, but Connor Trafari is right there with him. I think, personally, pound for pound, you want to say who are the best drivers in ASCA, I think it's Hyder is probably the best, and Trafari honestly might be right behind him, but Trafari just has not had any luck this year. Had the
Well-
win at Las Vegas, of course, but that's his
Well-
only win on the year compared to the Thurston and Hyder battle that we've had all season.
Right now, I believe, Chris Lilly has also brought it down pit row. We might have green flag pit stop start. I do want to add on to what you said. Firstly, Alexander Hyder is also a NASCAR College Series driver. He has been in the series for a
That is
couple of
true.
years now.
That is true.
And more importantly, in this case, hold on, my brain isn't working. You had something else that you added that my brain forgot about. Okay, here, let me re-roll that. Alexander Hyder is also an NASCAR College Series driver. He is one of the best to do it. He has shown this season that he is more than capable behind the wheel to race in pretty much anything. Anything that he has ever driven here on iRacing, he can work with very well. What happened? What? What happened?
What the fuck?
What? What happened?
The 26 of William
What?
Yellow
McCauley
flag.
Jesus Christ!
has just
Did he wreck himself again? I don't even have a clip. Did he wreck himself again?
he fucking full throttled into turn 1, driving into the grass.
Okay,
He
so
literally
he just, okay.
intentionally-
So he's,
Oh
okay, so we're banning him, right? That's a suspension. Here, hold on.
Yeah, I have a clip of it. I have a clip. I
Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
So, I'll bring back my winners and losers segment. Winners, Ethan Harrison and Chris Lilly. Chris Lilly.
Yeah, Chris
Might
Lilly
just
is the
come
big winner here on this one.
And losers, the leaders, and William McCauley.
Yeah, well,
say
he's
goodbye.
so he's gonna get suspended, just like what happened with Diego Roldan. Honestly, you might as well just go ahead and take his car away because the guy literally is one of the worst drivers you will ever see on iRacing. He actually fucking sucks.
I
He
feel
wrecks.
bad. I
he
mean-
he wrecks in literally every race he has ever done, and he's just wasting everyone's time by coming in here and ruining the fun for literally everybody. We were about to have an incredible pit strategy. We were about to have an incredible battle for the win. And he decided he wanted to fuck around and ruin it because no one likes him and he needs the attention. So I'm sure, honestly, I just kind of want to ban him now, get it over with, so I don't have to hear his annoying face again. But I'm sure Chris will get mad at me if I do that. So, yeah, he can go fuck himself. Anyway, pit stops are going to go ahead and get started now. Alexander Hyder's going to bring it in along with everybody else.
Not making your opinion well.
Well, he sucks. He's awful. He's fucking annoying. So he already has that against him. He sucks all race. He wrecks himself twice, and then when he realizes that he can't get the attention that he wants, that no one else gives him, he just goes into the corner, fucks up his car, and ruins the race and ruins the fun for everyone else. Richard Cheery's
Cheery
gonna
took
pull
2
a
tires.
strategy. 2 tires for Richard Cheery. He's on pit road first.
Jerry took 2 tires. I'm interested to see how that holds up.
I'm gonna go ahead and do something, if you don't mind. Actually, I'm not even gonna ask you. First off, you're not an admin, so it doesn't even matter. I'm just gonna go ahead and ban him.
Ban him from the server too?
Yeah, I'm getting him the fuck out of here. He fucking sucks.
Okay.
Yeah. If Chris wants to get mad at me about it later, he can. That's fine. Where is he? Where is he? Did he leave the server? Hold up.
No, he's in general talking right now. I said goodbye, Billy. There you go.
Yep.
You know, I was gonna say, you know, up until that point, I was gonna say, oh, and apparently I'm learning some information here. I'm not sure how reliable of a narrator Marcus is, but apparently, he was paid $2 to try to full send Outery and in the end failed to do so,
Well, with my feelings made very clear, we're gonna go ahead and head back green.
I would say that William McCauley is the ASCA equivalent of Cody Ware, but I think that might actually be an insult to Cody. I'm not sure.
Honestly, it might be. I mean, I don't know. I frankly, guy's just a loser. That's kind of that loser behavior that none of us likes. He can go after me all he wants for me being very, what's the word? Very critical of my way of him. But frankly, he doesn't give a shit, so why should I?
Wait a minute, is that the exact thing that happened here in Season 2 with Ryan Arnold?
Yes. Well, no, Ryan Arnold stopped it on the track in front of the leaders with 2 laps to go and then left the game with his car. That's why we had respawning cars that disappeared if you jumped out. He was the reason that we made those. Was so no one could do that again.
Oh.
Interesting how Pocono creates annoying people that, well, okay, you know what, I'll say this much. Ryan's not annoying, all right? I like Ryan. I've always liked Ryan, all right?
Just don't
But,
bring up politics
yeah,
around him.
Yeah, guy, hey, we don't talk about that. All right, here, let's, enough about the drama. Let's go back racing here. Let's see if we can turn this mishap into a beautiful finish. Ethan Harrison and Chris Lilly pitted under green and are now leading it back to the green. And there goes Caden Rife! And the caution's out immediately. And yeah, thanks, Medfred, you ruined everything. Caden Rife goes around.
Cheery just did not go on the restart. That caused the 96 of Thurston to get into him.
Well, that had nothing to do with it. Dimitri Mundros just ran through the 97 on that restart, just completely wiped him out.
I feel bad for Caden, man. That was nuts.
Yeah, Caden Rife's been running a clean race so far today. Unfortunately, things just didn't go his way there. Fortunately, I don't think he has too much damage on the car. I think he'll be okay. And, but unfortunately, just not really good for him. Stream is still on Discord? Shit. When the fuck did it go? Oh, you know what? My bad, guys. My bad. I didn't realize that it switched over to, the fucking, shit. I didn't even realize that it switched over. Yeah, it switched over to our starting soon screen because I was typing. And I pressed number 3 on it on accident. So here's the restart. For everyone that wants to know, here's what happened. We are under caution once again for this. A restart went underway, and Dimitri Mundros is going to run through the 97 here. Yeah, just completely runs through him and takes him out. And that's why we are under caution.
I have news. According to Connor Tafari, you need to fix the stream.
I already fixed it.
Yeah, he fixed it.
It was only like that for like 2 minutes.
Okay, he just told me it like 30 seconds ago, so.
Yeah,
right.
no, I was making my speech about how Medfred is one of the most annoying people that I've ever met. And I accidentally pressed 3, which is my switch to the starting soon screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah. According to Medfred, his screen went black, and then
Yeah,
he
no,
deleted
it
that message and then left the server.
No, it didn't.
He left the server.
No,
yeah,
he
no, I
didn't.
watched it. He
No,
was
he
full
didn't.
throttle the whole way through.
He
was
didn't
full
leave-
throttle.
No, he didn't leave the server. I banned him. Let's get that.
Oh, you removed him?
Yeah.
Oh, you banned him?
Yeah, he's fucking annoying.
Okay.
He ruined
All right.
he ruined the fun. If Chris wants to get mad at me after the race about it, I don't care. All right?
Okay.
But he ruined the fun for everybody because no one likes him and he needs the attention because he crashed 3 fucking times already because he sucks.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna petition for the removal of meatball clears. Simple as that.
because he
all
shouldn't
right.
have even been on the track to begin with. He already had a total
No.
car and was running dead last anyway, so.
Yeah. All right. See you later.
Yep. Was that, by the way, how long was that screen up? I swear to God, if it was up during that whole rant that I had, that would be really funny, but...
I don't think it was, because then you had the rant, and then you started typing to ban him.
Yeah, no, it's right. That's right. Alright, we're fine then. Yeah, so it was only like that for like a second. Like, hold on, wait, was the audio still on? Let me check. Yes, it was. Okay, so they still heard everything, and they just couldn't see it. Anyway. I might just want to change that, because I feel like that's probably a bad idea to have that like that. But anyway. I love ASCA. We attract the best people. You know what? I know a way I'm going to make myself feel better. Chips Ahoy released like these big cookies recently at my store. And like they're literally just giant cookies, like giant chewable cookies. And I bought one because I really like them. I like chewy Chips Ahoy. Sue me. I know there's some people that are like going to be weird about it and they're going to be like, "Ew, chewy cookies are disgusting." Fuck you.
Chewy cookies are fine.
Oh,
But I
welcome.
think,
I'm eating one right now. I'm throwing it in my mouth.
but I think there's there's a fine line between chewy and crunchy that you have to
Dude, the sugar that's going into my bloodstream right now. I could murder someone. I want to murder a man. Oh.
Okay, we have less than 10 to go. Harrison did not pit under that last caution. Or, well, 2 cautions ago at this point. Fury took 2. Lily did not pit because he played the strategy. Same strategy as Harrison. Hyder did pit and took 4. And then behind them are Thurston and Trafar.
This is going to be really interesting here. So Hyder is in a very good position right now. He could try to make it 3 wide on the top into turn 1 if he so chooses. Ethan Harrison's going to have control again. He's on the oldest tires of everybody. When it comes to Richard Cheery, he's got 2 new right sides and the oldest left sides. Lily's running a little bit fresher tire compared to Harrison. But Hyder has the freshest, and so does everybody behind. So this restart is going to be really interesting. If we can make it to turn 1, if we can make it to the checkered flag, this is going to be an incredible race. But we'll have to wait and see here. Ethan Harrison right up against the fence, getting ready to bring it back to green.
This is going to be a fun one. You know, obviously we had the whole rant about McCallie, but maybe this race will have a decent run to the finish to make up for that.
And here we go. We are back underway. Not a lot of wheel spin, and we are going towards turn 1. Ethan Harrison with an incredible jump over the rest of the field.
Going down into turn 1, they are almost 4 wide back there.
Richard Cheery.
Something happening with the...
There you go.
And we have a crash. Hold on.
The yellow flag is out.
Hold on, and Moondros.
That's big for Moondros right there. He did not need that at this point in the race.
I could literally hear Roldan apologizing as he went into the corner, and he just...
Yeah, he completely missed the corner. That's why. He overdrove the corner big time right there. I think he was trying to apologize to the 2, and then he slammed on his brakes in front of a Revelo. A Revelo has nowhere to go. Levi Leip's gonna... Oh my goodness, Levi Leip somehow avoids that, and unfortunately for Moondros, Moondros has nowhere to go, and he's going to go around. Caden Reif almost got hooked right there by the 43, but he's going to go ahead and hold on to it. Dimitri Moondros and Diego Roldan involved in this caution.
Oh, boy. It's turning into one of those races.
Yeah, thanks, Medfred.
Commentary booth descends into madness over the course of each race. Thank you, Mac Grab. Fuck, Gavin's favorite driver.
Yeah, I love Mac Grab. Mac Grab, you need to come back. I miss you. Please, God. Lord, please.
You sound like a sad ex-girlfriend.
I need you back, baby. Please, wait, hold on. How old is Mac? I don't want to be weird. I actually have no idea how old Mac is. I'm gonna shut up now. I have no idea how old he is. I'm not going to... I hope that he's an adult. If he's not, I'm sorry.
He says he is busy on Mondays, and that's the reason why he's not able to
Well,
race.
stop being... Well, the only thing you should be busy for is ASCA.
What are they talking about in the driver chat?
What are they talking about? I don't have it on.
In the text chat.
What?
Jason Gallagher says, "Hunter, do you drop Stillwater Sands Park?"
And then Rapist Thrills.
Okay, so we have an update. It's a good thing you stopped saying that stuff because Matt Grab has stated he is 16.
No! Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I have to
Okay.
get the apology ready. I have to
hold
write
on.
an apology. Where's my ukulele?
Here's my...
Wait, I have my broken guitar. I can play it.
Alright,
Hold on. We're gonna play a little song. Matt Grab, I'm not a pedophile. Please forgive me. Don't call Child Protective Services on me. God, pray. I don't want to die. I don't want to go to jail. That's my song. It's called I'm Not a Pedophile. Did you like that?
That's great. Is
Thank
my
you.
metal not recording?
Did the noise suppression take out the guitar?
I heard it. No, I
Oh,
definitely heard
fantastic.
it.
I'm happy that you all heard that. Someone in the chat's like, I came back to this. What? Don't worry about it. Mistakes were made, and I had to make my YouTube public apology. Anyway, let's get back to ASCA. I think that's a very good thing to head back to.
Come to the restart. 5 laps to go. Harrison, as we said, did not pit. Fury on 2 tires. The second row, Perfari and Hyder both on 4.
Green
This is
flag,
gonna get
green
fun.
flag.
Can we
Oh
make
my
it to
God,
turn
that's
2?
not
There's a
like
lot of wheel spin. There's a lot of wheel spin off the line that time. Richard Cheery eking ahead towards turn 1.
Harrison had an awful restart that time, but that's going to allow Richard Cheery to get the lead here to turn 1. Now, the game is on. Can he hold off that 70? Can he hold off the 24? As the 77 tries to battle back on the outside, they're 3 wide.
Coming down the backstretch, Ethan Harrison trying to hold on the third. He's getting a push from James Thurston. Connor Trafari down the inside. Ethan Harrison's going to lunge it down into the tunnel turn, looking low on Alexander Hyder, while Trafari and Thurston run side by side for 4th.
And I think this incoming battle between Cheery and Hyder is going to give the 77 an opportunity to catch back up as, oh my God.
Oh boy, this is going to get interesting here, especially with Thurston and Connor side by side. These two have history. Dylan Fox, Diego Roldan are hitting each other down the front straightaway there, but they're going to hold on to it. 4 laps to go.
Here comes Hyder trying to pull it in. He's going to look to the outside. Nothing doing that time. He's going to arc it down into the corner, off of the corner. Didn't really gain any time that time, though. But he's going to get a good run going into the tunnel turn.
Here he goes.
Here he comes. He's looking.
To the inside, into the tunnel turn side by side. Richard with the preferred line, but Hyder has a lot more grip. Out of turn 2, Hyder is clear of Richard Cheery with 4 laps to go.
What will Cheery do here into 3? This might be the only chance he has at getting back at him. Cheery up the racetrack.
Caution.
Caution again. Oh boy, here we go.
And it's Owen Chabinski hard up against the wall.
He has.
If it'll let me go to him, I'd like to actually.
It was not. It didn't start with him. Oh no. It started with James Cook. Got
Jerry? You
squished
mean
between
Jerry
the
Cook?
53 and the 33. Jeremy Cook, Jerry Cook. It says Jeremy. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
You said James.
Did I?
You did. That's what confused me. But same thing we've seen all night. A big checkup going down into turn 3. That time it was caused by Lilly with the checkup. Cook wasn't expecting it. Miles was referencing his brake based on Jerry's brake, and everybody just all gets together. Jerry Cook is going to go around. He started on the pole here tonight. Bradley Sawinski is going to sideswipe him. Aiden Arevalo runs into the back of him. And somewhere in the back, Owen Chabinski does not slam on his brakes. He locks it up right behind Jason Samito, and he'll go for a spin. Looking at the 42 here. Yeah, he didn't see the wreck in time. Actually, no, he got hit by Diego Roldan under braking. That's why he got sideways.
Well then.
Well.
This race has basically become a free win for Hyder.
Well, let's not say that just yet. Thurston's going to be in a really good position on this restart. He's really good around the top, down into turn 1, in the hope that he can whip it around the outside on both Ethan Harrison and Richard Cheery on this restart. We have a race, but he's got to make quick work of it.
Very, very interesting.
Mac was very honored over my song of me telling him that I'm not a pedophile.
Alrighty.
So we are going to go into a green-white checkered situation here. So we're going to be going over the allotted 70 laps of distance. And we will have a 2-lap shootout. There are 3 attempts at it. When we get to if we get to the 3rd attempt, the next flag will end the race, yellow or checkered.
Over under on the amount of overtimes it will take to complete this race.
I'm going to go with... I think we're going to do all 3.
That seems like a fair consideration. I'm not going to disagree with you.
Okay.
But I also wouldn't be surprised if we bullshit somehow
There's a lot of these guys in the back, as we saw. They like to fuck around, so...
So long as nobody is in a VC with people distracting them, nothing will happen.
Well,
I'm
let's
sure.
see who's in general. We got... Well, shit, I can't see it because I have the fucking thing in the way. Oh, wait,
Still
here.
Mac Grab.
No, in general, we got... Oh, well, let's talk about calls. We got Dylan Fox and Marcus in one call. We got Aiden, Bodding, Warren, Chabinsky, Eichelberry, and Wayne in music. Then we got AJ, Chris, and Connor in race control. So, we have a lot of people. To say the least.
Those who don't know, I was making a reference to myself in the preseason race, where I had an awful outing.
Yeah, because you suck.
Well, that's a little mean. Listen, I may not have been the most spectacular driver in that race, but at least I'm not William McCalley.
You know, this is true. William McCalley is a whole other level of just horrible driving.
Yeah. What? Liberal lows? LBG? What the fuck?
What are they doing now? What about liberals?
Trans Towers Magomed.
Trans
oh
Tower?
God.
Where?
It's in the race chat, the physical chat.
Wait, what are they saying in the... Oh my god. Magomedos?
Sigma shafts. You know,
We
Sigma
got
shafts
Lunar
is what
Lake,
they
we got
call-
Anarchist
Oh,
Alley, Liberal Lows, Gassy Grove, Skibbity Springs, Sigma Shafts.
This is what happens when you join the when you join ASCA.
Here, speaking of ASCA, we do have a race to complete. The first of what could be 3 green-white checkered attempts. Alexander Hyder is in control. Richard Cheery is on 2 fresh tires on the right side. Can he do anything? Ethan Harrison's on old tires,
flag,
and his
green
championship rival is right next to him. Green flag's back in the air.
That was not a good restart by Cheery. And the 77 is going to try to defend the 9 with all he can. But it's just not going to be enough, as here comes the 9 looking to be inside. Cheery is up the track. They're going to be 4 wide in the corner. Oh my goodness.
I told you to do it. Connor, give room, Connor! And there it is. Terrorism by Connor Trafari. Connor wrecks the field. The moment I saw him on the bottom and I saw him start coming up, I knew he wasn't going to give room. And 4 wide, desperation by many of our championship protagonists. James Thurston, Connor Trafari, they split the 2 cars in the middle with all their tires. And Connor comes up and chops them all.
Connor fucking Trafari.
Now, this will take Connor out of contention. Dunn will probably give a penalty to Connor Trafari. Let's get a chopper cam here. You see Connor on the bottom, 4 wide here at Pocono. Thurston trying his signature line around the outside. And you're going to see out of the corner, Connor is just going to slowly start drifting up the track. And here it is right here. Connor comes up into Ethan Harrison. And yeah, I mean, he just doesn't give room and just cuts them all off. So that will take Connor out of contention. And Miles Davis, if the penalty is given, Chris Lilly gets involved in this accident as well. That's a big hurdle there for him. He's trying so hard to stay in this regular season fight. A 3rd wreck in 3 weeks is definitely going to knock him out of contention at this point. Aiden Robertson, my goodness, almost hit Ethan Harrison. But I think besides from those 4, everybody makes it through. And if Connor gets this EOL, which I think he should, then Miles Davis will be in second position, Hunter M. Collier in third. This is going to change the entire complexity of this race.
Very interesting.
And that is going to be a second race now, from what I can remember, where Connor Trafari takes out James Thurston.
Not seeing an EOL penalty.
Well, he's got to blame someone.
Now, I'm not saying that he intentionally
He didn't.
drove into the
He didn't.
77.
That I
But it
will
looks
say.
like at the moment of contact, Connor's wheel is turning to the right.
Well, he was probably correcting the car. But that's
That's
here's the deal. Just because it isn't intentional doesn't mean that you aren't going to be getting a penalty for it. If you did it,
Yep.
you did it. And the matter of the fact is that there was one when everyone in those top 3 lines gave room. Connor didn't.
Yep.
So Connor should be getting an EOL for that. Maybe Gunn will chalk that up to hard racing on a restart. I wouldn't be surprised. I still think that you should give him a penalty. I don't think it really matters at what point in the race a wreck happens. There's always someone at fault. And I think in that case it's Connor.
I agree. But I still see no...
Well, Dunn's probably looking at it, and we'll see how Dunn feels about it. He makes the final call. In the event that Connor gets away with this, Connor has a really good shot of being able to win this race. He has been able to match Alexander Heider's speed all race long. In the event that he's going to be out of it, Miles Davis is now in second. Miles is a very, very good driver. He is sitting, I believe, 5th or 6th in the standings coming in tonight. He's been overly consistent. He could make a move if he sees it.
I'm hearing over comms that I do not think that the 9 will be sent to the back here.
Huh. That's weird.
Because in Dunn's words, you guys went 4 wide. I don't think there's anyone really to blame.
I mean...
Which, I guess it's a fair
I guess
assessment.
it's fair. I say, counter argument, the 3 guys on the outside didn't touch each other. The guy all the way at the bottom did. I think it'd be a very easy call to make, but it's Dunn's call. So we're going to go ahead and chalk it up to that. It's Dunn's call. So, with that being said, Alexander Heider will be leading this race. Connor Trafari has a chance here to get his 2nd win of the season right here if he's able to match Heider's speed on the restart. Right behind is going to be Hunter M. Collier and Miles Davis. Then behind them, Jason Gallagher and somehow Bradley Sawinski, who's gotten involved in 3 accidents and is dealing with a fucked up car and has gotten involved in 2 rage baits with 2 guys today. He's in 6th. Jerry Cook is in 7th. Aina Revela, who's gotten involved in every wreck, including 2 accidents on pit road, is in 8th. Somehow Marcus Van Der Lee's back into the top 10, and Robert Eichelberry is in 10th. And I do want to mention this. Daniel Botting is in 12th for this restart. He has been able to benefit a lot from everyone wrecking around him.
He's got a chance. He's got a chance.
Now, do we make it to the white flag, or are we going to re-rack and do this all over again in a few moments?
Connor's still up there. I say we go
Yeah,
another
yeah,
time.
okay, yeah. If Connor's up there, then anything's possible.
So, literally, this Goober Donovici said in the middle of the tunnel turn that he was still assessing the incident.
Well, it's a little late for that done. So, again, it's your call. It's whatever. I personally disagree, but it's your call. It's your job. So, whatever comes out of it, it'll be your fault. It won't be mine. It'll be yours. But pace car is going to make the left-hand turn on the pit road. Here is the 2nd attempt at a green-white checkered. Alexander Heider and Connor Trafari, and we're back underway.
And Heider's just won this race because of did not have any semblance of a good restart.
Yeah,
Well,
Hyder.
they're crashing. They're having a moment in the back.
3 wide for third, down to turn 1. That's Jason Gallagher trying to make up spots here late. Miles Davis. There's going to be contact almost coming out of turn 1. Oh, we have a spinner. Dylan Fox.
Third, and we have a crash in the back. Oh, man. Yeah, that might bring out the caution.
Dylan Fox is going to keep it rolling. No caution.
Somehow keeps it rolling after that massive hit. I don't know how he did it, but he did it.
Coming up to the white flag, hopefully this time as they go through turn 3. Connor Trafari needs to gain 3/10 right now.
Don't know if he's going to do it.
And I think that we will make it to the white flag. Yes, we will. 1 lap to go here from Pocono Raceway. It's Alexander Hyder 2/10 ahead of Connor Trafari as we go down to turn 1.
He's looking up on the high line, trying to get the run through the middle of the corner, but Hyder did the exact same thing. I think he's going to have one more real chance into the tunnel turn here.
If Connor can get a good tunnel turn, he might have a shot at it into turn 3, but this is where you catch people really off guard. Connor with a really good entry. He's getting tight on the exit, though. Oh, they both tag the wall. Hunter and Miles are into the wall behind. Here comes the final corner here. Connor's there. Will he be able to get there to the bumper? No, he won't. Coming out of turn 3, Alexander Hyder is going to do it again, winning at Pocono Raceway.
What a finish.
And they were nearly 5 wide across the start-finish line for the end of the top 10. And Jesus fuck, Wayne.
We
Wayne.
have blowovers, we have flips into turn 1.
Uh-oh, shit.
Dead.
And call that, I believe that is his 4th win. I might be wrong, it's hard to count. I believe we have a 4th win of the season here for Alexander Hyder. And this is exactly what he needed. He needed to have a day where everything went right and everything went wrong for James. And that's exactly what he got. He'll look like he'll be the regular season champion going into Darlington. Not a guarantee. We'll look at the points afterward, but things have gotten very favorable for Alexander Hyder. I think Marcus is going to come up here and give him a little congratulatory bump right there. Yeah, there he goes.
It was like a wasp's nest out of the corner. On the last corner, okay.
And he's going to go and burn it down. 4th win of the season for Alexander Hyder here at Pocono Raceway. I think he's pretty happy about this one. He's burning it down. And with that, let's go ahead and get our race results. Let me go ahead and pull them up right here. One moment. And after 76 laps of action here at the Logan Hartman Racing Incorporated 140, Alexander Hyder is your winner. 4th win of the season. Connor Trafari. Controversy follows him wherever he goes. He caused a major accident, taking out a lot of title contenders on one of the green-white checkered attempts. He'll bring home 2nd, wasn't able to get it done. Hunter M. Collier sat in the top 10 all race long, was able to pick up the pieces. 3rd place there for him. Jason Gallagher in 4th. Bradley Sawinski, gotta talk about him. He got involved in 3 separate accidents tonight. He got involved in multiple scuffles with Marcus Vanderlee and Diego Roldan today. He brings it home with a fucked up car in 5th place. Aina Revelo, even more so, got involved in accidents on pit road. Brought it back home for a 6th place finish. Robert Eichelberry in 7th. Got involved in a few accidents with his teammates. Marcus Vanderlee comes back from an accident to finish 8th. Diego Roldan 9th. And Miles Davis got into the wall. Coming out of turn 2, slammed the fence, had a 4th place finish going. He'll have to settle for 10th. Going outside the top 10, now we got Aiden Robertson bringing home 11th. Caden Rife in 12th. James Thurston, another accident caused by Connor Trafari that takes him out of contention. James's patience surely is running dry with the number 9. Chris Lilly's patience is probably through the roof at this point with all the wrecks we had today. 14th for him. Dimitri Mundros in 15th. Jason Semino brings home 16th. Levi Leip 17th. Owen Shabinsky 18th. Richard Cheery, after that accident, will have to settle for a 19th place finish. But he had a great run here tonight. Daniel Botting, 20th place. He needed a better run here if he wants to make the playoffs. But hey, you know what? He got one position better than Wayne A. Kennedy. He brings home 21st. Ethan Harrison, 22nd. Aiden Smith in 23rd. Jerry Cook, your pole sitter, not the position that you wanted to see him at the end of this race, in 24th. Landon Warren, one of his worst races of the season. He is in a position where he can miss the playoffs going into Darlington. He finishes 25th. Dylan Fox, 26th. I'm not even going to mention this dumbass. And you know what? I'll just not mention those two dumbasses at the bottom because, frankly, they fucking suck and I don't even like them anyway. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a small break because, frankly, those two pissed me off way too much tonight. But also, I need to get a drink. And we will be back for our post-race coverage. We'll be right back.
Just don't crash.
It's time for the Talk to a podcast, everyone. Welcome back. 1 second. If my fucking Discord wants to work, that'd be great. There we go. All right, we're back here for our post-race coverage. Talk to you already know. Let's go ahead and talk to our winner, Alexander Hyder. After a long, grueling 76 laps, 4th win of the season. How'd your race go? Because during that first run, you didn't look like you had the car to beat. It looks like it was Thurston, but then as the runs went on, the cautions came through, you had the car to beat. How was it out there?
Yeah, you put it. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went. you're right. He did have the short run speed, but I really did feel like that the longer the run went on, we did have the long run speed. I was able to at least stay even with him for a little bit. But yeah, before I just looked at the replay, I still can't believe Medfred decided to think that was okay. I guess.
Yeah, dumb. The thing is, we didn't even get I couldn't even get a replay on stream. He was that far back.
No, so basically, think of Bubba Wallace 2018.
Yeah.
He just did that.
Yeah, like.
It's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
But we were gonna have a good fuel run.
Yeah, like the
Or at
race
least I
was
wasn't
gonna be
trying to
great.
say fuel, but still, we're gonna have a good fuel run to the finish.
Yeah, no, everything was going to be great. And then the guy that was running last place, no one likes him in here. Everyone thinks that he's annoying. He sucks at iRacing. Frankly, he goes inactive most of the time and only ran one race before this where he wrecked Grew before he even passed the start finish line because he's that horrible. I mean, there really isn't too much else to say. The guy sucks.
Just typical ASCA. Nothing
Typical
changes.
ASCA. We attract the worst. But here, let's twist this into a positive because you needed this day. I'll talk to Connor about whatever the fuck that was here in a moment. But with Thurston crashing here today, and with your win, I have to look at the points here. I want to say that you look like you might have this regular season title locked up. Let me see. Oh, that is 35 points. What's the plan going into Darlington? You have a 35-point gap over Thurston going into it for the final race of the regular season. What's the plan?
The plan is to basically luck into a good finish, as we've done all season. Try not to get wrecked out, but nothing's guaranteed in this league anymore.
Especially at
And-
Darlington.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's going to be the plan, not to get wrecked out.
All right, well, I'm going to go and let you go here, Hyder. A 4th win on the season. Unless a horrible, whatever the fuck happens at Darlington takes you out of contention, I think that the likelihood of you win the regular season title is going to be pretty high. Congratulations on your win, AJ.
All right, thanks, boys.
And now, Connor, we do this every other week. You want to do it? Jacob, go for it. Go for
Yeah,
it.
Connor. I was sitting in the booth, gassing you up, calling you a great college series driver, and then that incident happens where you were 4 wide, and it looked like you came up into Harrison and took out a majority of the field. So what happened there in your perspective?
Well, yeah, exactly what you said. I mean, just from my perspective on the restart, I get a good restart. Inside line's moving. I go 3 wide, bottom of Ethan, thinking, okay, Cheery's gonna be up top here. So if I can just clear both of them, I can get right behind AJ and maybe have a chance at this. I have literally no clue that Thurston's up there because I'm not looking at my relative when we're on a restart 2 to go and I'm fucking 3 wide bottom because I need to fucking focus on not fucking, I don't know, missing the corner or missing my breaking point, shit like that. And then I guess just looking at the replay, it looks fucking bad, and I know it looks fucking bad, and it's 100% my fault. But I literally had no clue Thurston was up there, and in a normal race where it's just Cheery, Ethan, and me, and we're just 3 wide, it would have ended up fine. Like I'll take full responsibility. That was my fucking fault. But I literally had no clue we were 4 wide because Irish fans have a fucking 4 wide spotter call out because usually we don't fucking go 4 wide. So yeah. But it was a fun race. Me and AJ are actually having a really good fucking battle until fucking Medford decided he wanted to be a little bitch and fucking wreck himself in the turnaround like Jimmy Johnson did in 2017.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah, I want to ask you something really quick. When it comes to, these last few races, I've especially noticed from you, it's at the road course, at the short tracks, even now at the big ovals like Pocono. You've really figured out this car. During the early parts of the season, you were up there, but like for example, your win at Las Vegas came because But anyway, enough about that. But what I'm trying to say is that your pace during a long run, I feel like has really improved. And I want to ask you, as we're going into these playoffs into a zero lock at this point, what's your confidence about going for a championship now that you can race toe to toe with Thurston and Hyder most weeks?
Well, it's gonna be whether or not I get fucking suspended because I just caught.
Oh yeah, that is probably a thing that we should probably be worried about. Do you know?
Yeah, but I mean, in an ideal world where I'm not a fucking hazard like I always am every fucking race, I could definitely compete with them. My tires were actually fucking good throughout the entire run. I don't think I actually burned up my right front at all compared to AJ. Like I was always in like 4% or something close to him. I was always hanging on with him. So I mean that's always a good sign. But I mean I'm gonna need a miracle to even beat Thurston or AJ because they're just fucking aliens. I don't know what to tell you. They're just fucking aliens.
I agree with you. But I'm going to go ahead and let you go here, Connor. Second place, controversy seems to follow you wherever you go. But another good win there. Not win, but another good finish for you. And, I mean, here, let me take a look at the points really quick. Where are you sitting now?
I'm fourth. I'm going to fall down to at least 6th because Miles and Nathan are going to show up and I'm suspended. So.
Oh, you know what? That is probably true that you might get suspended after that.
I don't think Jeremy could pass me. I don't think there's enough points on the table for that. But,
yeah. But all right, I'm going to go and let you go here, Trafari.
All right. See you.
And now I want to talk. Let's switch this to be a little bit more of a positive, because Hunter got a 3rd place out of it today. Hunter, you got it.
Yeah, it's probably the first race all season where I, finished better where I ran. I just got lucky. I'd really like to thank Connor Chafari for his terrorism. That really saved me from finishing like 6th. But I mean, yeah, I'm happy with it. I felt like I could have capitalized more on this season, but that's like the first race where I'm actually happy with my result in a while.
Yeah, I've noticed. I mean, you were running like where? I know you were like inside the top 10 for the majority of the race. What do you think you were struggling with compared to the leaders?
Tunnel turn.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Horrible there. Every single time I made it into the tunnel turn, I would lose time. I could maybe gain in turn 1 and maybe in turn 3, but at the tunnel turn, I would lose everything. I was really slow there. I felt like if I got the tunnel turn right, I could have maybe ran like around 4th or 3rd, depending. But since I wasn't any good there, I probably was like the 7th or 8th fastest today.
And there isn't really too much else to say because you didn't run into anybody today. You were very clean. One of the few people that were actually clean. So I want to ask you going into next week, when it comes to Darlington, what's your confidence going to there? Because I feel like I say this every time we go to a new track, but it's nothing like we've ever seen before, especially in a COT. So I want to ask you, how are you feeling going into Darlington?
Well, Darlington's always a fun race, no matter where I run. I mean, it's just one of the few tracks out there which is just straight up fun to drive. So I'm just hoping that it's at least somewhat fun. I really didn't like how tight the car was today, so if they make it a little bit looser for Darlington, that would be nice.
I think that they should just remove the cap. Remove the cap. Give us full horsepower at Darlington. I'm sure that will go fantastic.
That would be awesome. I feel like Chris should do it. I mean, we're already wrecking enough as it is. I mean, might as well just go with the full send.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to go and let you go here, Hunter. A 3rd place finish for you. A finish that you could finally be happy about. Hopefully that's one of many good finishes to come for you.
Thanks.
And who's up next? Let me take a look here. Gallagher's not here. Oh! Swinski, I have a lot to ask about you. For starters, get in here. For starters, let's talk about that 5th place finish. I saw you on that final restart, and you had an absolutely fucked up car. So I want to ask you, how did you get up to 5th here at the end?
For Connor Trafari being a terrorist, that's how. I had a meatball when the 70 car got spun. I got a meatball from that hit, and I had suspension damage, and I was thinking, well, I don't really want to go back to like 25th, so I just decided to stay out. Got lucky, and the car didn't drive as terrible. I was terrible all race, though. I hate this car and track combo. Terrible. I was, oof. I don't know how. I very lucky, and I might be getting a P4 if
if a certain somebody gets
disqualification. Somehow, this is the very lucky for me. I don't know how.
Yeah, because I think this is your best finish all season, right? Because I know I've seen you up front before at some tracks, but things just never went your way. This was your best finish, right?
I'd assume so. I haven't been able to race every single race. I want to, but I can't always. But when I do, I always kind of try to have a lot of fun. But I think this is my best finish so far.
All right, well, there is one more thing I have to mention. There was a little bit of controversy. There's a little bit of fighting between you and Marcus Vanderlee. Into turn 3, there was contact between the two of you. What was your perspective on that one?
It wasn't. I just got too far into it. I was in the battle with somebody. Someone's on my inside, and I just kind of sent it too hard, and he was a little slower. I was off the gas as much as I could. Man, I just accidentally turned him. I didn't mean to do it at all. I mean, I tried to apologize a little bit, but Sorry. I also got into somewhat of a scuffle with Diego.
Yeah,
a little bit
that.
early on as well.
Yeah, that. I saw you guys. You guys were like dooring each other down the straightaway, like in the first couple laps.
Yeah, he went to my inside. I made a late block, and I was a little frustrated over it, and we made some interesting moves. I wasn't gonna give him any room. I kind of sent it on him in the tunnel turn after that, and I wasn't gonna lift for him. But it was all fun and games. We had fun. Neither of us wrecked each other, so ended out good.
All right, well, Bradley, you got a 5th, maybe a 4th if things go your way. Congratulations
right.
on the top 5. There you go.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, do you want to take this next one?
I want Robert Eckleberry.
You want to get let's get Robert in here because Robert had an interesting race to say the least. Take it away, Jacob.
Yes, he did. Well, Robert, as a teammate, it's great to see you finish top 10. Obviously, you had a bit of a hazardous start to the race with all the Spartan cars getting involved there in an incident. Tell me what was going on throughout the process of the race.
I was just trying to save them tires and avoid the wrecks.
What is this
That
accent
was
you're
pretty
putting
much
on?
it.
What is this accent you're putting on? Why are you?
He's got that Xavier Leggett accent going on.
I didn't realize. Robert, I need to ask you, what was going on with all the contact? I think you wrecked Aiden twice, right? Or am I? Or did I misunderstand? Yeah, what was going on there? Because you Spartan guys kept wrecking each other.
All right, one of them was he ran into someone in the tunnel turn, and the other was with Jerry spun. I was trying to avoid, but I hooked Aiden. That's what happened.
Well, Robert, besides from those minor setbacks, you didn't have too much of an eventful race. You just kind of did your thing. You already know the terrorism and all that fun stuff gave you a lot of extra positions. And you got a 7th out of it. So I think that's your best finish, right? I'm not going crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, about time you got a top 10. Jesus. But I'm going to go and let you go here, Robert. Good job on the top 10.
Thank you.
Here, let's see what we got here. Oh, we skipped someone, Jacob. We skipped Arevalo.
I know. I wanted to get to
Arevalo.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. You got involved in a few accidents throughout the race, there, Aiden.
We don't talk about those. But
Oh, we don't talk about it, especially the one on pit road?
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah,
Okay.
we caught a pit road wreck for once.
Okay, no, that one wasn't my fault.
I know it was.
That, obviously,
yeah, obviously it was. He cut across you, but
Jesus Christ, that gave me like. Well, actually, no, it didn't give me any optionals. Thank God.
Yeah, but Aiden, talk to me about your race overall, because I saw you wrecking, I saw you hitting the wall, you were in the back, and then all of a sudden, on this final restart, you're in 6th. What happened?
Well. So, to start things off, on the outlap, we haven't even started the race yet. I get rear-ended, 90 mile per hour plus, by my own teammate Landon Warren.
Landon.
And I have.
Wait, that's where the damage came from. Oh,
yeah.
We saw that, and we were like, "How'd he get that?" Okay, that explains everything.
Yeah, that's why I went from like. Where did I start? Like 13th, all the way down to like 21st. So I was just hoping for a caution at that point, and I got repairs. And then stupidity. I don't know. I just ran around mid pack and till a Connor Jafari. Yeah, obviously. And
I love that everyone's just gonna bring that up and be like, "Oh yeah, my race was going fine," and then Connor wrecked everybody, and my race got so much better.
I don't know. I kind of. Sydney Sweeney blessed me a little bit.
Oh yeah, what was going on between that and you and Levi? Because
Okay, so here's the backstory. I
wish you were me.
Okay, I don't care. I body washing you. Okay, so no, get back down. Get back down.
Yeah. Let him speak.
Does your car have Sydney Sweeney body wash genie? Yeah, I didn't think so. Anyways, so I was going through Instagram and I found the ad, and then because Levi told me earlier or later that he was too shy to ask me to make that scheme for him, so I made the scheme for myself, and then I just gave the scheme to him, and we made a deal that I would main that scheme and he would only run it for this race. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, well, besides from that, you had okay, well, the race wasn't good.
It was
at all.
mediocre at best.
But you got a good finish out of it, and that's the important part. Congratulations on the 6th place finish, Aiden.
Yes, I just want a top 5 mid.
You'll get it eventually. Hey, it's Darlington.
doubt
There
it.
has to be some terrorism at Darlington.
I'm probably going into the fence, honestly.
That's
feel
fine
like-
too. You know.
Yeah, that's that highlight of my career, probably.
And with that depressing note, goodbye. All right. Let's see who else we got here. We got. Oh, okay. Now we can get the other perspective. Marcus.
Are you on the thing? Just
Before we go, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Don't-
cool.
What do you mean no?
Do it.
What?
No, I was just asking if y'all can hear me because I've been having issues with Discord where I get like dragged onto a stage, which is a really hard task already. It's like dragging a cannonball onto a stage. Like I get dragged onto a stage and then I can't like speak. Like nobody can hear me when I talk.
Okay. Well, Marcus, you've had a rough season. Let's be frank. You got suspended because you doxed a kid. You got wrecked by Connor. All right. I think you probably wrecked a couple other times. Today was actually a very decent day for you. You ran inside the top 10 for a majority of the day. Let's talk about the big event of your race. The contact between you and Bradley Sawinski. What was your perspective on all that?
I mean, I think it was avoidable. I slowed down for the corner like I was supposed to. There was cars in front of me. Nobody was really behind him pressuring him. He just kind of sent it deep because he was battling someone, and I was just caught in the crossfire. So I'm surprised. I'm just thankful that me pancaking the wall did not completely destroy my race. Granted, I did run 20th for most of it because I actually had to keep coming in, getting repairs, and then they keep shortening it and stuff. So, you know, I mean, I feel like I was actually a benefactor of that one guy's act of terrorism. I don't know if I should say his name.
I don't even remember his name.
Medfred.
Oh, are we talking about Medfred? I thought you were talking about Connor.
No, I'm talking about Med. No, I'm not talking. No. I'll get to Mr. Bin
The
Laden.
guy who pushed you to the win last
Yeah,
season.
the guy that actually, the guy that pushed me to the, never forget. Hashtag never forget.
Yeah, never forget him. I'm genuinely curious if Chris will even bother unbanning him.
No, I don't. Maybe if sometime in the future.
I mean,
don't know.
I just banned him because I was like, yeah, fuck this guy. I don't even want him talking in general right now. Get him out of here.
No. I know. I mean, that kind of saved my race, and then I realized that he accidentally gave Chris and Ethan the lead, which I think y'all will talk to in a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You guys
Well,
trying to get
I think Chris is busy
wreck
doing stuff, but
POVs.
I'll talk to Ethan because Ethan has some
Yeah,
really good
I know-
strategy.
I
His
know.
pitch strategy actually worked for once.
Dude, it was crazy. He got so lucky. Oh, penalty report just came out.
Let's take a look.
Boy. What? Wait, racing into. Wait, why am I giving? Why was I given a penalty point for getting wrecked?
Yeah, that's
That's stupid. I had a clean race other than getting wrecked by people. What? Okay. Well, that's.
Well, I saw
job
that.
to the
Okay,
official.
so I just saw that Connor.
Penalty report has just
Yeah,
been
did you guys just see that? I think Connor's getting a suspension. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So Connor.
anyways-
yeah, it's over. I think so.
Well, anyways, I wanna
I don't
keep
see
my.
anything for Connor here.
No.
I-
He had it. So he's typing it up right now. He just made an edit to that penalty report where he removed Connor from the list, and I'm assuming that's because he's gonna get because he has to get a penalty.
Yeah.
I saw the message. He gave him a
Speaking of Connor, I would like to thank Mr. Osama bin Trafari. Without him, I probably would have never gotten that P8 finish. So I want to thank him for that P8. You know, I mean, he pushed me to a win one time, and then he did that for me. So very nice of him. Very nice guy. You know, you guys would really like him. Very cool guy.
Yeah, I'm noticing something, and I might be going crazy here, but it seems like a lot of our drivers are appreciative of him, and yet he's gonna get suspended. It's so weird how that works.
That's not very nice. I don't know why I'm getting a penalty though. Why
yeah,
am I
I'm gonna
getting
be honest. I don't really. You should go
I'm
appeal that
appealing
because
I am appealing that. Why
okay,
is it
here,
my
here,
fault
hold
that I
on,
got
hold
wrecked?
on. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to reference the fucking Cole and Martinez accident at Watkins Glen, where Chris literally made it clear that it's not the driver ahead's fault for getting ran through. Because I'm assuming that's what you're getting the penalty for because you were like slow, I guess.
Well, I went like the normal speed you would go.
Well,
in
no,
that
you
corner.
were going pretty slow into the corner because you were checking up because you got forced 3 wide and you weren't comfortable with that, so you backed out of it. And I'm assuming that like he's like saying that like because you checked up so early, like you had contributed in that accident, even though Chris made it clear after Watkins Glen that you can check up like pretty hard for the corner, and it's still the responsibility of the guy behind you to not run into you. Anyway, Marcus, I'm gonna go and let you go. You can go deal with all that. And
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Hey, you got a PA out of it, so good shit.
Hey, I got that was a great dude. That's like a win for me at this point, dude. This season's been awful for me, so maybe Darlington will be lucky.
Hopefully. All right, let's move on and look really quick.
Really quick.
I'm shocked that I saw there was an edit made to the penalty report that had included Connor getting 1.5 penalty points. They removed it, and I assume that was because Chris miscounted and he was going to give him a suspension, but is he really going to get away with that? He wrecked 5 cars. He's really not even going to get like half a penalty point. That's okay. Wait, Chris is typing. Okay, wait. I think that
apparently our third place finisher has announced he's retiring from ASCA. So.
Is he really?
Hey, I think Blackstone wants to be interviewed. Are we gonna interview Blackstone? I think he wants to be interviewed.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the penalty report. All right. While we're waiting on the penalty report to get updated, I'm going to assume that this will finally, after 12 races, be Connor's suspension. Let's take a look here at who we got next. All right. We got Roldan. Roldan, get in here. You had a
Hello?
Yeah, hi Diego.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello, everybody. Hello. So Diego, I need to ask you. Oh my God, you are a feral man. You are. Hello. Hi. Are you okay?
I'm eating cucumber.
You're eating a cucumber.
Yeah.
Hey, I have
Is it good?
Hey, what?
What?
Okay, so what's long, hard, and has cum in the middle?
Cucumber.
Wrong, a penis.
Gavin, he's a minor.
Yeah, just because he's a kid doesn't mean that I can make pee-pee jokes. I'm making pee-pee jokes. We're making potty humor over here. Diego, speaking of pee-pee, you were kind of pee-pee today. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
How was that race from your perspective?
We didn't qualify because I suck at the track and the. Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yeah, hi. You're very loud, actually, so you're
Oh,
perfectly
okay.
fine.
Anyways, yeah, I didn't like this track. I don't like this car. I didn't qualify because I don't give a shit. But, other than that, I assume we went all right all race. I had a little issue with Brad.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. In my mind, I'm like, flip this dude. This guy's stupid. And then I'm like, whatever. And we continued on our race, right? We're pretty fast. We got to like P10 or whatever. And I think I sent it in the corner. I sent it too much. And I thought I was going to wreck Robert Eccleberry. So I apologized to him before I even like wrecked him. So I tried slamming on the brakes. I didn't wash up and like kill him or like more other drivers.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit the brakes, right? And then I kind of forgot about the people behind me. So Aiden just like kind of had nowhere to go and hit me. And I spun down on track and I killed Dimitri. So my apologies for that. But other than that, our race was going to be ruined until Connor Trifari, my Lord and Savior, right, decides he's Helen Keller and doesn't have any awareness and he wrecks everyone. And I have a song.
Yeah,
Can I sing a song?
Please, I love songs.
All right, where's my pick? All right, here you go. Here you go.
I'm ready.
Connor Trifari sucks. Controversy sucks. He touched me with my pee-pee.
What?
Controversy sucks. A11 smells like butt. Gavin is a fan.
What? Hey! Hey! Get out! Get out! Get out! I could call you something really bad right now, but I won't because I'm not an asshole. You know what? Hey, I'll say this much. Ignoring the fact that you almost said a slur, which is perfectly fine. It's kind of funny. That was a very good song. Anyway. Uh-oh, my liver's starting to give out. Anyway. Let's see who else we can talk to. Let's see. Talk to her. Hey, I think it's time that I talk to Richard Cheery. Richard. Richard. First off, how have you been? Because it's been a while since I've actually talked to you.
Well, just got a little bit lazy, and also I hated racing 4 points. I just wanted to race for, trying to maybe trying to win, but with Thurston and Hyder and those people, it's impossible. So I just wanted to use, if I wanted to drive backwards, I will be able to without breaking anyone, of course. But
Well, you had some really good pace today, Richard. You were fastest in practice. You were up front at the beginning of the race with a great qualifying lap. Throughout the race, you were consistently up there. But towards the end of the race, I noticed you ran a little bit of a different pit strategy to get ahead of everybody for one of the final restarts. What was your thought process behind that?
At first, I passed, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Ethan. And I just got I fortunately led a lap and just made a mistake in the tunnel turn and got passed by AJ Hyder, which, by the way, his profile picture is Jeff Gordon with a fucking tooth.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
And then our guy in the 26 car just, almost fucked up the Hyder and fucked me up. So I just wanted to thank him for that. I hope he never races in this league again.
He's banned. I literally banned him from the server. So.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And then, in the Greenway Checker, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even. Well, I was mad at the beginning with Connor because it was weird to see Ethan going up the track if Ethan, Thurston and I were not there. But I also assumed maybe there was a guy on the inside, and there was. So I'm not even mad at him. I just mad at the. What was the where were they braking? Which positions? Where they were braking for P10, P15, P20?
Yeah.
Where were they?
Oh, wait.
The wreck.
Wait, who?
The wreck.
The wreck?
Not the wrecks.
Most of the wrecks were happening in the back throughout the race.
Oh.
Your wreck was one of the few that actually happened at the front. Most of the wrecks, besides from maybe Jerry, Jerry got wrecked from 7th on one of the green-white checkers. Besides that, almost all the wrecks were just in the back.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's just it. So, unfortunate.
Yeah, well, I want to ask you, Richard, what's your plan here for the rest of the season? You're not in any kind of championship contention anymore. You said that you're not really interested in points. So what's the plan for the rest of the season? Are you planning on showing up, here or there? When can we see you again?
I'm going to most likely show up for Darlington unless, I get dismotivated for the day of the race or something like that. And then I might just race Talladega maybe because it's close to Christmas and, a super speedway, so it doesn't require.
Yeah, it doesn't value any skill or anything like that.
Yeah. And then, well, maybe I don't know. Maybe Morrisville just for the shits.
Yeah, just for the shits and giggles. Martinsville is going to be funny. All right, but Richard, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I'm happy to see you back, and you ran before the accident. You were running a really good race, so hopefully we'll see you next week, and we'll see more of that speed from you.
All right, thank you.
All right, and now, Levi. Levi, the cool thing about you now is
I fucking suck.
Well, not even that. It might be true, but not even that. Is that you're not wrecking as much, which is great for you.
At all.
But the problem is, whenever I bring you in here,
I'm slow as shit.
whenever I bring you in here, I don't have anything to ask of you. I already asked Aiden about the fucking lady on your car
queen.
already. That I don't even remember her name.
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney. I'm so sorry to Sydney. All right, I am a gay man. I think that your titties are beautiful.
I
but
knew it. I knew it.
What
I
do you,
knew it.
What do you mean you knew it? Like it's some kind of
I
secret.
asked you if you were gay, and you told
Oh
me.
yeah, I lied to you. I told I told you that I was like a Catholic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, maybe I lied to you right now. Maybe I am a straight white Catholic.
No.
Yes.
You have an AJR thing in your background.
No,
I
I
used to
don't.
listen to them when I was 10. Only
No,
gays.
I don't know. Wait,
Oh,
wait.
yes,
What
you do.
AGR on my back? What are you talking about?
I'll send a fucking photo.
You better send a fucking photo. I don't know what you're talking about. I have BTS, a Korean boy band, playing right now on my Spotify.
They're just as gay.
No, they are not. I need to see this. I'm putting where?
Let me
Okay,
find it.
okay. Here, Levi. I'm sorry. I do have to let you go to bed because Ethan's been waiting for me.
No.
Yeah. Goodbye, Levi. Hi, Chris.
Hi, were you guys waiting here for the bounty report?
Yeah, we finally got it, and let's take a look. Let's take a look. And oh my God.
Well done.
Damn, no wonder it took a while. Oh shit. Damn. Okay, so Connor has been suspended. Oh my God. Okay, so let's read through all this. Suspension number 1, Connor. He's gotten 3.5 penalty points. He got a whole other penalty point. He'll be suspended at Darlington and will receive a 35-point penalty when the playoffs start for his continued display of lack of racecraft throughout the season. He'll be back for the start of the playoffs with a major disadvantage. As well, Medfred is dead. We killed him.
At the start of the playoffs, that gets applied now.
Oh,
So
fantastic.
will affect his seeding for the playoffs.
Okay. Well, Medfred is dead. He died. We killed him, and he's gone. Jerry Cook is also suspended. So he should be fine to make the playoffs perfectly fine. He's accumulated enough points throughout the season, but the bad luck has gotten worse for Jerry. And finally, I think this is really the first time I can say with 100% certainty that a penalty report got everything right, because the devil himself, Jordan Herring, is also dead. And he will be suspended at Darlington. Good job, Chris. Good job.
I hate every single one of the people that compete in my series. I'm banning all of them at the end of the season. I'm so fed up.
You know, it's okay. A series.
I'm gonna have to have a fucking feeder series with everybody in fucking street
se-
stock
a
so
se-
these
a
guys
se-
can learn how to fucking race.
That's
It's ridiculous.
That's fantastic news. Let me host it.
I don't fucking know. I'm all out of fucking options. I've done everything I can. I've given everybody all the breaks. I've given them so many chances, and we're averaging 8 to 9 cautions a race. That's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not going to stand for it anymore. So there's also going to be changes for the penalty point system at the start of the playoffs that I'm going to implement, and everything's going to be probably twice as harsh as it is now.
Yippee,
So-
yippee, yahoo, yahoo!
And if they still don't clean it up, and if it's the same offenders over and over again, they're just not going to race anymore. The problem with penalizing this is it's a different idiot every week.
You know, you're right. You are correct. It is a different idiot every week. All right.
I mean, we got people spinning out on the straightaway. What are you doing? If
Yeah.
you can't handle the COT, go race someplace else. It's easy as that.
Chris be speaking facts, though. Chris do be speaking facts. All right, Ethan. I'm sorry that I've had to wait. Ethan, get in here because
How the
Ethan.
fuck do I take people's points away on a fucking iRacing league?
Oh my god.
Ethan, for the first time this season, I can happily say that a pit strategy actually worked out in your favor. How'd you figure that one out?
I wasn't even trying to do pitch strategy. These guys just suck so fucking bad.
True.
That every time I pit, a caution would come out. It actually shouldn't have worked. I was just trying to. I actually messed up. I made a mistake. I should have pit when everyone pit on that one caution to make it a one stopper, but I didn't, and I realized I was gonna have to pit twice, so I just pit backwards instead of going long on the first run. I just went short in the first run, then long on the other two. But the cautions just kept coming out, so it didn't even matter.
Well, hey, it worked out for you at least. You had a great track position there.
I mean, it worked out. I just okay.
Worked out
I'm
until some
just-
schmuck did another 3 cars on his outside.
I'm just tired of running these races. I felt like I was a little bit of a hazard the first couple races. It's whatever. But I felt like I cleaned up my act.
You
I've
did.
just been trying to get through these races and get some points. I feel like I run up front and get crashed at the end every race.
You do. You do. It's true.
And it's just it pisses me off, and I'm tired of it.
I agree with you. We're all in agreement that we're tired of it because you were in that wreck with Connor, right? You got you got Trafari'd. Guy just came up and wiped you out.
Yeah, I was pissed.
Well, Ethan, let's try to somehow twist this into a positive. Firstly, one more race to go, and I can tell you right now, just based on looking at the points right now, that you're looking pretty good on points. Even with all the troubles and tribulations that you've had so far this season, you're looking like you're going to be making the playoffs easy. You're sitting 5th right now, and that is before the penalty. We're going to be 4th after this because Trafari's getting that 35-point penalty.
No, he's not. It's counting him as it has the first Pokemon race on here still.
1 second.
It's not right.
Well, I'm between Jeremy and Arevalo. That's where I'm at.
Okay, yeah,
I'm 1 point behind Cook.
Why can't I delete this fucking race?
So, but yeah, since Cook and Trafari are both suspended, I should pass both of them at Darlington. But Darlington is like one of my worst tracks on iRacing. Every time we've gone there in Zascar, I have crashed on the first lap. Every time.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah. So.
Well,
but
you have to take it easy there then.
Yeah, next week I work until 8 o'clock, so I'll go and get home when I have to
See,
practice.
this is why you have to quit your job and come work for me in a gas station.
I work at Kroger, man.
You know what? Circle K would definitely be better.
No.
Yeah, it's
I've been
a lot.
there for 6 years.
Oh.
I have a retirement plan.
Oh. Okay, never mind. Don't leave there. That's probably a good place to work then.
Why can't I delete this fucking Pocono race? What the fuck?
Is it counting? Is it counting the preseason Thunder one?
What? No.
Which Pocono race on?
No, there's a
The
second
first
Pocono race,
session.
the first
It's
one.
just
Oh!
I'm hitting the delete button and it's just not
And
deleting it.
So it counted the points from qualifying as the results for that first race.
Well, yeah, because it gave Ethan the win.
Oh, well, Ethan,
So
congratulations.
that's why he
you're a
probably
winner.
has a ton of points. Here, if you want to look at the actual points, I'll put it on. You want to go over them real quick? I'll put them on Sim Racer Hub. Hold on.
Yeah, hey, Ethan, congratulations. You're a winner.
Yeah, I stayed out to lead some laps, get some lap-led bonus points, because I could just premeditate that some stupid shit was gonna happen. So I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get the points lead or anything. I'm just trying to get a better seating for the playoffs, because I'm racing the I think the 09 and the 70 for spots, and so
Well,
I'm
here's the
trying to
cool
stay-
part. Jerry's suspended, so you don't have to worry about Jerry anymore.
And now that Trafari's gone, I should jump him. I don't think I'll be able to pass Davis, but
Yeah, no, Davis
So
is
I
him.
should, if I can just beat the 09, at Darlington, I should end up 5th.
All right, well,
in points.
Ethan, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. All right, wasn't the race that you were having a good race. You got Trafari'd, but you're still looking like you're going to have a good seeing position here for these playoffs in 2 weeks.
Tired of it. Trafari's on the shit list.
Well, he is on the shit list. He's gone.
He's on my shit list.
All right, and now let's bring in the duo. Daniel, Owen, get in here.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening, Eskinians.
Mike, somebody's got to fix their mic.
Yeah.
Me. Hang on.
So I'm gonna start with you, Owen, while Daniel's doing his
boy.
thing. You got wrecked.
Yeah.
Lap 1. You want to explain that one?
I mean, lap 1 wasn't bad. It was the second caution that killed me. But yeah.
Yeah, you were having a hard time out there tonight, Owen. I saw you got wrecked like multiple times. Like, what was going on out there?
I mean, it's just the wreck that killed me the hardest was going to the tunnel turn. Somehow, I mean, first off, I just wasn't paying attention first lap. Drove right in the back of Levi, wrecked myself. Got lucky that a caution came out there for, I think it was Jerry. But then a second lap, they wrecked in front of me. It was both of my fucking teammates. The 2 and 8. I I somehow slipped past the 2. I slipped past the 2 and then just got blindsided by the 8. That basically killed my race.
All right, well, let's see what's going on with the points. Chris, you've uploaded it to Racer Hub, right? Or maybe, I think he has. Let me see. Starts 11. Okay, no, he hasn't. But, well, yes, he has. Okay, so right now, Owen, you are sitting 13th. So you are in a position where you can make the playoffs. The only thing is that you have about, let's see here. You have a 19-point gap between you and Dimitri. So what's the plan going into Darlington here? Because these last few races have not been too kind to you. You gotta figure something out, because you are in a position where you can miss the playoffs if you don't have a good run at Darlington.
Absolutely. And it should be the same plan that it's been, but it's not working. Surviving just isn't going my way. And if we can't race fucking Pocono in tight cars without wrecking and losing the car, we're not gonna make it through Darlington.
Well, hopefully things turn better for you, Owen, because you need to have a good run.
I've been in a fight all season for this.
And speaking of fighting, botting.
Hello.
You actually did get I think you got a good finish, didn't you? You
we got 20th.
Oh.
We were going backwards on that final restart.
Yeah.
There was nothing we could do.
You needed to have a good run here tonight, and unfortunately, it didn't come. Now.
No.
Yeah, it really didn't, actually. Dimitri got a few positions on you. So, I want to ask you, first off, how was the car out there? Because you were clearly struggling.
Despite us struggling, we had the cleanest Spartan car tonight. We weren't in any wrecks. No, nothing. So, and then again, Robert and Aiden were running circles around all night, so.
Yeah.
So, this track was just not what I was hoping for. So
here, I want to ask you this. So we're going into Darlington now. Looking at the points here, you and Wayne are tied, 236 points. You are 26. You're 26 or 23. I'm sorry, you're 23 points behind Moondros. So what you're going to need to happen is two things: either Moondros needs to miss the race, or this is considering that no one below the top 12 wins.
Yeah.
You either need to win, which, no disrespect, I don't think that's going to happen.
We're not getting.
But you're going to need to have your best run of the season. You're going to need to have your best run of the season if you want a chance of making these playoffs at this point. So what's the game plan going into Darlington here? Because this is going to be a very uncomfortable racetrack. Lots of horsepower on a really rough surface, really tight racetrack, inches from the wall. What's the game plan?
I mean, in other series cars, Darlington's kind of one of my comfort tracks.
Okay.
Very loosely saying. With this field, like Owen said, we're not making it 140 laps. There's just no way.
Yeah, no, it's going to be awful.
If I can...
on brand.
Huh?
If I can somehow pull 24 points out of my ass, then we'll be getting into the playoffs, but...
And then you'll win the championship, right?
Oh yeah, we'll lock it in for the championship.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's Daniel Bowden.
Yeah, all 4 playoff tracks that he owns, he's gonna win.
I mean, like, the weird thing is, like, this is, like, on paper my best season to date.
It is.
But
it technically is.
Like it. This feels suboptimal, honestly.
Yeah, you'd think that with us going to iRacing, something that has controls that are way more sophisticated, you'd struggle even more. But no, you've actually been way better than you were ever on Roblox.
I know, it's just like, this season just does not feel, like, good at all. Like,
Well,
I don't know if it's just,
isn't.
I don't know the car yet.
I mean, I think
the
the main thing is that you've shown up to all the races. And I think that's a main contributor. Because, like, on Roblox, the thing is, we had there's no field limit for it. Well, there is a field limit for ASCA, but we're never hitting it. So if you show up, you race. So,
and also, back then, it was all based on internet speed. And
oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
I was at the bottom of that board.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you still got some pole position sometimes, so it wasn't all bad.
Oh, yeah.
All right, but I'm going to go ahead and let you both, Owen and
Wait,
Daniel, what is it?
Whoa, hang on.
What is it? Oh, I'm so sorry. We got to open a pack. We got to open a pack. Here, go and open a pack. Make sure to turn off that.
Oh God! I'd like to thank my sponsor. That I actually have them on the race. It's an energy supplement.
Good pick.
Jesus.
Anyways, I'd like to thank my
I gotta
sponsors.
open a pack too now.
I don't even know if we have sponsors anymore.
No, we have one. What's that energy supplement we were taking before?
No,
the race?
no,
That's yours.
no,
That's yours.
no,
That's not mine.
no,
I don't associate with it.
no, 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 no,
Alright,
get
I'd like
out
to
of here,
take
no,
one
no,
more.
get out, no, no, no,
Is there
no.
lore that I
We have two more people that have been waiting patiently.
One
No,
more thing, Kevin.
no, what?
Kevin, what pack?
I would like to give my thanks to our Lord and Savior Connor Jafari for his acts tonight. His sacrifice has paved the way for a dogfight at Darlington.
Thank you,
Kevin, can you name me?
I'm gonna be real with you. Dimitri just has to wreck that.
All right, goodbye, both of you.
Hold on, I'm opening a pack.
I need a character.
He's opening a pack. Aiden, I'll get to you in a second.
I need a character.
No, start on his interview.
Okay, Aiden.
Just let me.
Aiden, you got wrecked by your teammate a few times. What happened?
Well, as we were heading into turn 3, you know, me being slow because I can't run fucking Pocono for some reason. Marcus was out. I see him getting turned, and then I see him save it. So I'm like trying to split the middle between Ultimate and someone else. I don't remember who. And I'm like I made it, but then out of nowhere I get turned by him because he's trying to like turn down to avoid Marcus, and then I spun it to Marcus, and that was that.
Okay, well, Aiden, as much as I'd like to talk to you more, your race wasn't really eventful, and there's this very special someone we need to talk to. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go.
Well, I'd like to take my sponsors real quick.
Sure, go for it.
I don't have any sponsors, never mind.
What a great segment. And finally, as we do each and every week, and thank you, Wayne, for waiting. It definitely was a long wait. Wayne, you brought it home. Let me take a look here. You brought it home
21st.
Not exactly the run that we were hoping you would have.
Well,
Wayne.
I'll just say,
yeah.
I hate to blame somebody. I mean, like, we talked it out in DMs, but Owen Shabinsky kind of got Levi liped, and he got put into the outside wall. And
No, that didn't happen.
and that led us to be shark bait for the scariest guys in the league, known as James Thurston and Chris Lilly.
Well,
so we kind of just had we were just a sitting dog at that point.
Yeah. Well, Wayne.
And well, I kind of, but hey, wait.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I finished right behind Daniel Botting, which we know.
I know that guy.
It's not optimal.
Yeah.
Nah, he's got a big juicy ass. You'd be lucky to look at it.
Okay, well, Wayne, let me go ahead and look at this for you here. Same thing as before. You are tied with Botting going into Darlington. 23 points behind Moondros. In the event that Moondros shows up, you're going to have a really good run, the best run of the season for you. And not based on like indie bullshit or anything like that. You're going to have some real pace. Either that, or you're going to have to fight with Botting head on if Moondros doesn't show up, and it's between you two for the final spot. So I want to ask you, what is the game plan going into Darlington to get yourself into the playoffs?
We're just going to have to study all in, all out this. Everything's going out. Anytime I get a little bit of spare time, we have to boot up the sim. I got to get good at this.
Yeah, you got to become an ASCA Indian.
Blackstone, what's your favorite Fortnite skin? I need
Hey, great news about that one.
That's if Chris puts the session up on time.
No. We're not the brute force our way into learning the track with the COT,
Blackstone,
especially.
Blackstone.
All right. Well, with that being said,
hold on.
Oh wait, go ahead, Wayne.
Hold
go
on.
Go ahead.
No one really covered this, but here's what really happened on lap 67 with the Jerry Cook caution, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, I never saw this.
No, I saw that. Yeah, we covered that. Did you? Oh, you hit him. Wait, did you? Wait. What happened? Yeah, I saw that. We covered that.
He lost it on his own because he sucks.
Well, no, rolled on.
Yeah.
Tapped him a little bit, I thought.
Yeah. But anyways, that's.
Yeah, no, we covered that. Yeah, no, we saw that.
Yeah. I know, but it was the funny thing.
Yeah, this Owen Shabinsky guy sucks. Good.
And also the Moondros jump scares I kept getting.
All right,
I'm
well,
scared
Stop
because
talking about me like that.
we are ending the
wait.
broadcast. It's time to
Wait,
end.
wait.
No, it's time to end.
Wait,
No
we
more
have a
card.
big
No
question.
more card openings. No more protein powder with slurs on it. We're done.
No. Wait.
Let's wait.
Why
Gavin,
does
let's
Wayne
start
have an
this.
instrument? We're done.
Wayne,
We're
mutual
done. You know,
agreement
wait,
next week?
Wayne, sing us out. Wayne, sing us out.
Wait, no, hold on.
Oh God, he's actually good at it.
No.
Connor Trifari sucks.
No.
Anyways,
And we're done.
Wait, Gavin, before we end.
What?
Before we end.
What?
Hold on. I'm about to start streaming. I just gotta log into something.
What are
No.
you doing? I'm trying to
Hold on,
end. I
hold
want to
on.
go home.
No,
Wayne,
hold on.
hear me
We're
out.
about to be
Hear
able
me
to.
out, Wayne.
Alright.
no, you're
We're putting it all on black. We're putting it all on
We
black.
are
What are you
both 20
doing?
points out. If we knock both Owen and
What are you doing? Stop gambling.
let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Oh. There's an error with my picks. I can't put 200 on black.
We're done.